Excuse me. That's good stuff. Alright, are we live now? It's a delay 20 seconds, should be showing up any second. For shizzle, my viewers. I think someone sounds like shizzle. Alright, hello YouTube, this is Venom of We've Landed Entertainment, and we are back for some more Fallout 4. And I am energized today and a bit excited. We, of course, left off yesterday, just about a half hour or so early. We just got through talking to Dima in Far Harbor, and, oh shit, I forgot I hadn't run this shit. Sorry, I had to restart my computer today, I was installing some more stuff. But, we left off talking to Dima. I decided instead of kind of going all over the place, we're going to kind of do things one at a time as far as each factory help out in Far Harbor, so it kind of makes sense to help out the Harbormen first. Then Dima, we know Kasumi is okay, so we're going to go ahead and kind of get a lay of the island. We know something's up with Dima, but I want to get kind of feel for the place first before I kind of jump in anything crazy. So today, we're going to be helping out the Harbormen. Now, we currently have Nick Valentine with us. We're going to run back and pick up old Longfellow. I figured he would be a good companion to bring along with us on the island. And let's see what we can do to help out these Harbormen. And also try to discover any secrets that Far Harbor has to offer, and kind of go from there. As far as updates for mods and everything, okay, basic announcements and updates. Of course, we're still planning to do the drunk stream tomorrow. If you got any suggestions on mods you want me to get, I have found a couple of, like I said, magic mods and vehicle mods for Fallout New Vegas. I am kind of excited to try them out. I, of course, have some viewer requested mods as well. We may even play around a bit with 4. That's right, we're going to be doing some of the spooky quests in 4, so that's going to be cool. So, we may also have some people visiting the stream. We will see. In the Discord, we might be talking about some of the news as well. So we may have some news going on, as far as the gaming world is concerned, during the regular live stream as well. So, we will see. Other than that, let's go ahead and get in here. Also, like I said, I had an idea. I posted in the Discord. Like, I had an idea of kind of like whatever character I'm playing for whatever game I'm doing. I'm thinking of typing up like a day-to-day journal for that character. Like, let's say, you know, we do a bunch of stuff today, and then I type up, you know, kind of his thoughts in like a journal I can keep in the Discord for the character that I'm playing currently. I think that might be kind of cool. Let me know what you guys think about that. And then finally, let me know what you guys think about a Skyrim playthrough, and or see if we can convince my wife to play a little something on a stream every once in a while. Hey baby, what's up? How you doing?
Why are you looking at me and acting like you ain't talking about me?
Don't worry about it. Nothing uncouth. Nothing at all. Also again, 76, we're still waiting on the exact date of that beta. I am and am not trying to keep up with the news for that. I know it's kind of vast backwards there, but I want to keep up with the news just so I kind of have information to go over with you guys. At the same time, the more I keep track of 76, the more excited I am to play it, and it kind of makes that time drag by really slow. So now, I mean, there have been a lot of announcements. For the most part, it's like small little bitty trailers and photos popping up. People kind of extrapolating information from that, like what kind of weapons they'll see. They'll see like a crafting menu, and they'll see all the different things on there. Like there was recently a photo that was released. I guess it was a paddle ball string that seemed to be like an ammo type for something. I'm guessing a paddle ball before I hit it at something, or maybe some weird gun. Sorry, it still takes a little bit to load up. But then you can see all the other ammo types you can craft with like 50 cal, and you know it was times 50, so you make them like 50 at a time. So you can see like a bunch of other, you know, different things you can extrapolate from that information. So I mean, there's a ton to go over. I mean, we're gonna have to start going over this soon. When the beta comes out, that's gonna blow everything out of the water, though, because we're gonna have definitive information on some of the gameplay elements. I know we're not gonna have access to the full game, I don't believe, during the beta. And if we did, I mean, there's a possibility that we can get to the whole damn thing, but I really doubt we're gonna have access to the full story then. Again, we should keep our character progress, that's what they said, so whatever we do, we'll be coming right back into, which is going to make it just that much more. If I'm like right in the middle of a quest, then I'm going to be like, oh, I want to finish that quest in 76, but I can't play for the month. Or a couple of weeks if it comes out on near the end of October, the beta. But other than that, I don't really have any other really big announcements going on. Like I said, excited for tomorrow. We'll see how long this old man can stay up and drink for the drunk stream. It's going to be fun. Now, we will be streaming some more stuff around this weekend as far as Far Harbor goes. Probably doing some of the side quest and stuff. Probably head back to the Commonwealth, do some stuff there. Will not be around next weekend though. So next weekend I'm going to be out of town. Probably be leaving Saturday morning. I won't be back till either late Saturday night or Sunday, more than likely. So won't be streaming on Saturday at minimum. Maybe not Sunday. We'll see what happens. Other than that, I don't think I have any other real big announcements. So that being said, looks like we're loading up finally. Yeah, with the more mods, I loaded this game up without mods on recently. Loads so much faster when you don't have 100 mods on. We're level 73. We're getting up there. Really looking forward to it. So, let's see. Like I said, last time we talked to Dima, we got the Far Harbor. We discovered some mutants that seem to develop some powers in the Commonwealth. We seem to have absorbed some of those powers ourselves. So right now we have some telekinetic powers. We're kind of exploring that. Still don't know everything going on with it, but really that's just me having installed a mutant power mod. It's really cool. I think even doing like a mutant playthrough would be pretty awesome. But here we are, the exact spot we left off at yesterday. Like I said, I got off right when I told you guys what I was tired. But I believe we're on our way to go kill some ghouls right now. And once we do, we're going to head back to, you know what, we can probably get to Longfellow's cabin now. In fact, let's go ahead and do that. Let's go pick up Longfellow. We're going to leave Nick there for a little bit. And just kind of explore the harbor. Oh shit. Where's the weak point? Looks like it's the belly. Ooh, got him. Alright, that belly will do a lot of damage if I can actually hit the damn thing. Shit, another gopher. Alright, so Far Harbor is not messing around with its creatures. Hold on here. Alright, yep, that belly's a weak spot. I didn't think these guys were overly armored, but apparently they are. Of course, we have our telekinetic flight. We've got our telekinetic push here. So those are pretty cool. I'd actually kind of messed around with the powers a little bit before I started streaming yesterday. And every time I started, those guys had... Whoa, young gopher is dead. The person you get the powers from and you start from had different powers every time, so I just kind of lucked out when I started the stream yesterday and I happened to get a few powers that were all kind of the same, telekinesis, so that was pretty cool. Take that pre-war money. Let's get to Longfellow's place. We're finding a lot of new types of items around here. We might have to do a little bit of gathering. I think we might set up a little base of operations at Longfellow's. But we'll see how things go. We may set up a good working base. Well, okay, we're gonna set up a working base there. I mean, it's gonna happen. And while we're in town, we're also talking to Captain Avery. First, let's go to Longfellow's cabin. Don't see any dangers here. Make some dog meat. so disturbing. Look at that, just tore open. Alright, yeah, dog meat, look at it. You got an island? You got some primo real estate here. Dude, living large, Longfellow. I mean, it looks like shit, but I mean, you got a nice chunk of land here. Let's access the workshop first. Alright. Yo, Longfellow.
Hi. We heading out?
Let's go, homie.
That's right. Let's get going.
After you, then.
Alright, Nick, you chill here at the cabin. While we're doing this, we're going to drop our junk. Do our usual scrap all. So we can build some crap. And you know what, Longfellow, we really got to get you set up on me. But fiberglass, circuitry, nuclear material. We're going to have to set you up the trading route, man. So we're going to find some stuff while we're out and about. Anything else we can put away while I'm thinking about it? Alright, let's go ahead and call it VTO 1-2. It's a good mobile base to have with us. Let's move that off of us. Aid, miscellaneous, here we go. Let's go ahead and just drop a beacon here. Inventory. Not what I meant to do. Alright, yes, name, new zone. This is Far Harbor, so we're going to make this LZ Foxtrot. What do you mean no suitable position? I got a beacon right there. I'm standing in the zone. Good to have kind of mobile base here. Now I am looking into maybe getting a drivable vehicle mod onto here. There's one that looks pretty cool. Basically a semi truck with a base on the back you can kind of make. I mean, it's teeny, but I mean, it doesn't make sense to me if there's no other drivable vehicles in the wasteland. It really just bugs the crap out of me. Alright, looks like we are set. Got stuff in here. Yep, and we still got plenty of space for the extra ammo we're picking up. Alright, we're gonna add in any extra weapons we picked up in here. Those are mine. Telekinetic powers. They stay. We shouldn't need signal grenades. I don't really want to bring the Brotherhood out here. Sense danger. I'm gonna put powers here in a wooden crate. Tower bestowal. Or put that up. Okay, like throw versus blast. I think I keep blast on me. Mark, recall, slow time, stop. I think that's kind of to get rid of all the other powers. And then we're going to keep remote viewing because that one seems pretty cool. And then armor, go in this one. Alright. Now we put up any other junk we picked up. And we have picked up quite a bit. For companions only. What the hell? Okay. Bunch of blight, the aster, carrot flowers, I don't remember picking those up. Gopher innards, mylar jerky, mylar meat. Psycho, we don't do drugs. Rat stag meat, soft shell mylar meat, and wolf meat. So we got a couple of powers we need to put away. They're 8 of all things. else to really get rid of? Alright, we are set. Let's get us a good night's sleep outside the radiation. Why? Oh yeah, the wine bottle. Let's put it right here. Miscellaneous. Always get sleep before you go out on an adventure. Alright, it's up till about noon. It's about like me on the weekend. Alright, let's go see what the people of Far Harbor need. I think the captain still needed us, so let's go talk to the captain. See what we can help her with. And while I'm here, I think Longfellow, let's see, could probably use some friends. I don't want that, I want power. Generator, small gen. No crystal, alright. Let's go to town, Longfellow. Kinda glad we took that water boy perk now. No radiation from water. Use this. I'm sure the water's not good. It's constant radiation. Oh yeah, I never did get the glitch fixed that I was working on yesterday, so I tried to install a mod that would let me go from third-person aiming. When I aimed in, it would give me, you know, the rail view, but sight view, but did not work. We're gonna try to play in third person today. I forgot to turn on crosshairs though, to be honest. There we go, that'll make it easier.
Oh, now that's some firepower. I'll repeat.
Never look a traveler's
Cat man. Oh no, there's Avery. Pearl.
Ah, you there. Are you that detective I've heard about?
Maybe.
I guess you could say that.
Oh, wonderful. I wasn't sure how I was ever going to find you. I haven't been able to find any of the local police force. The louts. I don't want to start a panic, but, well, we may have a murder on our hands, and we need an outside set of eyes.
A murder, eh? Alright. Where's the location?
Where did the crime take place?
At the Cliff's Edge Hotel, just north of the town. Please, you must help us. Every moment we wait, our residents are at risk.
Who's the victim?
Who's the victim?
Well, we want to keep this out of the tabloids, but it's Ezra Parker, the financier of the hotel. Will you help us? There may still be a murderer at large.
What tabloids? Who are your employers?
Who are your employers?
I shouldn't say out here in the open, but my employers are quite wealthy, as are the other patrons of the hotel.
They
Will
didn't tell me
you
anything.
help us solve this heinous crime?
Is this conversation on the clock?
Oh, yes. Well, I suppose I do have a bit of petty cash on me that I could provide for your time. Will you help us solve this heinous crime?
They can do more than
This
that.
type of investigation usually requires a retainer.
Oh, you're a private investigator, not an employee of the state. Well, yes. Then I suppose a retainer can be arranged. Will you help us? There may still be a murderer at large.
What about per diem?
If there may be a murderer, I'm gonna need some danger pay as well.
I'm afraid that's all I have on me. But my employers are, well, rather wealthy, and I can definitely put a word in for you. Please.
Alright, you got me.
Okay, I'll help.
Oh, thank goodness. Shall I guide you to the Cliff's Edge Hotel now?
Not yet. I'll meet you there.
Ah, you must have supplies you need to procure. I shall wait for you at the edge of town.
Alright, it may be a murder, but screwing with this robot's gonna be fun. Shit, where'd the captain go? Captain? Up there.
Avery.
I'll be straight with you. It's never easy to ask anyone on this island for help, much less a stranger. But I've got a responsibility to these people, and I have a job for you, if you're up for it. Besides, I know you're tougher than you look.
Well, maybe you fuckers did ask for up every once in a while. Half of you wouldn't be dead from stupid shit.
I'm happy to help with anything I can.
If you say so. We get our drinking water from a purifier not far outside of town. We had a bad storm not long before you got here, and it must have damaged the fog condensers that protect the road to the purifier. I sent Howard Dunbar out to fix them. He was out there when the Mirelurks hit us. I'm afraid they might have got him, too. I was hoping you might go have a look. If the worst happened, maybe you could get those fog condensers back online. If you're up to it, just head south out of town. It's paying work, of course. I wouldn't ask a stranger to stick their neck out on our behalf, unless I was willing to pay a fair share for it.
You dumb plugs live by an ocean. Why is your water purifier outside of town? We could stick one right outside your fucking...
Am I gonna need any tools or parts if I have to make these repairs on my own?
The fog condensers need their power modules replaced, but Howard took the only spares we had. Either way, you're gonna have to find him first.
All right.
Alright, easy enough, I guess.
Good. Our water supply won't last much longer.
Motherfuckers can fucking purify water from wherever, but I really gotta wonder how some of these people are even alive. Mariner. So that's Hull Breach, power tools, eliminate Virgul, safe passage. We are missing the damn quest. Blood Tide, the power tools. The fuck? Disturbance tracker. Should be like the last quest we got. Yeah, we got too many quests. I think that was even a thing, though. Alright, well, let's go.
Shall we head to the hotel so you maybe get your...
I told you I'd meet you there. Actually, that's gonna piss me off. Where the hell? We may actually have too many quests in there. Meet Pearl. Let's go to combat zone. Nope, I don't know. Let's knock these out first. Maybe it'll pop up first. We should probably check these houses out a little bit. Dude's body was around here anyway. Oh shit. What was that Miley? Uh-huh.
We ain't alone here.
Gotta get this night vision scope out there.
Take them all.
Got him. Nope, those are rocks. I thought that might be a body.
Looks like Howard didn't make it.
Uh-huh.
I'll have to repair the fog condensers myself.
Alright, gonna show us the fucking fog condensers? No, of course not. Why would you? Alright, let's see if we can find these bastards. There'll be some water up there. Uh-huh. And fog condenser. There we go, there's some purifiers. What's up with them? Must have missed some condensers, hold on. Let's run back down. Longfellow, you can't help at all. Can you tell me what the damn things are at? It's not two. Probably further down, I guess, since they lead from town up here. Probably some more back here. Yeah, it's foggy back here. Let's see. Yep, there's one. There should be one more. Got Megan on me. That'll be enough. Back to Avery. Yeah, just a couple of milers. No big deal. Seriously, these people are like ultra incompetent. But I feel like we've gone the wrong way. Hold on here. Get used to the this way. Gotta get used to the island. Come on, dog meat. Color machine, huh?
Guns.
There we go.
I hope Howard's okay.
You have any?
So those fog condensers
Lame
back
ends.
online.
Good.
We got some
Our
of
water
all
supply
this.
was starting to get low. Wasn't sure how much longer we could hold out. Did you find Howard?
Parts of them.
Is there a next of kin? If so, you should notify them.
I should never have let him go out there alone.
No,
Well,
you
I
shouldn't have.
said it was paying work. 200 caps should be enough.
Is there anything else I can do to help?
Don't know if you've chatted up the Mariner, but she's always looking for help. I know Cassie Dalton was asking around, but
Thanks. Glad I can help you out.
that makes two of us. Now here's your pay. I've got to start making arrangements for Howard. So I'll say goodbye.
At least she said thanks. Alright, let's go help out the Mariner. Pearl, I'll help you in a little bit. Now I gotta cure some ghouls and get some tools. Come on, dog, just a little cardio. You'll be fine. Longfellows. Oh, okay, I guess he's not really keeping up. Good old man. Let's check the map here. Looks like we follow this path around. I'll eventually take us up there. I guess for now we should probably follow a path until we get a better feel for the island. Then we can start making shortcuts. Yep, path right here. Alright, so this is the park. Alright, so we got some ghouls to take out, huh? Should be easy enough. Oh, speaking of which. How you missed 2 on the 84% chance? It makes no sense. Hey buddy, you don't see me. Don't worry about what I'm doing. Yep. Disturbing sound.
Eyes open, something stalks.
Why can I not? There we go. There's one in here. Give me that. Fast. Longfellow, what are you so happy about? Like you're stuck. It was kind of easy. Alright, there we go, the good stuff. Guess we don't actually need the gear, we can just make them, but I'll take them. Concrete. Ooh, what do we have here? Camp? Ah, grenade, you shouldn't have. You sleep in the tent. I'll take it. Alright, now the mariner needs some tools. Let's go. Can't check those. Go find these tools. These are pretty far across the island, so I want to find the main road again. Yep, all the way over there. So let's bust a right. Get back onto the road and kind of follow it around. Well, this is a path right here. Leading the exact wrong way. So let's just go north for now. Ooh, hold on. We got buildings here. That is never... Yep, I knew it. Let's get the good stuff equipped. We're gonna try our abilities here again. A lot of ghouls around.
What was that? I'd say it's time for a drink.
You always think it's time for a drink, Longfellow.
Got company.
Although you are not incorrect.
Someone or something else. Stop for a drink, yeah.
Alright, a couple more ghouls down. Let's keep heading back to the path. fuck was that? What are you shooting at, dude? Oh. Fucking blend in pretty damn good. Could've said something, long fella. There we go, your way. Okay, that marks the way to Acadia. Back out to the path. Yeah, Gwag, what the fuck? Okay. Oh, wait till I reload. You asshole. Look, give me that butt. Got him. What are the odds that thing was alone? Legendary fur wolf. Alright, let's try our powers. Knock them on their ass. Correct. Get him, dog meat. Saw you, buddy. I mean, you better win this fight. Good boy. Yeah, I'll just take the meat. I feel like, what are you fighting? Not a damn thing. Of course you're not. Alright, let's keep going north. Much further to the path. Okay, we're on a road here. Should meet up and we make left. We got a cabin up here. Hearing some squishy sounds. Ooh, we got some shit going on in here. Hold on. Headshots are your friend. Ooh, glowing nuclear material. We need that. It's a freaky little area here. Another little house. Check this area out first and then head over towards the warehouse with tools. What the hell? Ooh. Dog meat. We may have just found something awesome. This makes me think the place is guarded. Alright, I don't see anything. Longfellow. Watch this shit. Alright, I want everything in there. We got some Crim armor. Alright, let's try this out. Courser chip. Power armor menu. Summon the 4th power armor. Put the Prim stuff on it. Yeah. Now we're going to return that home for now. Return 4th. Alright. Prim armor should be back at the main base now. Alright, not bad, not bad. I think we're running out of power on that Corsair chip, but we do got a fusion cell. Actually, we got 2 on us now. I kind of want to stop blowing up cars to if we... Where that sound coming from? Watch your backs. But if we do get the drivable vehicle mod, we get parts from blowing up cars. Alright, that is a gnome. I think it's best to leave him to his business.
First rule of survival. Put everything to use.
Hell, is that dog meat? You and your fucking ability to open up doors without opposable thumbs. Alright. Mirror's crap is this way, so let's hike it over. Curious what's in there. I think we already checked that. We got plenty of time. Hold on now. What's this building? A hospital. And that is a super mutant. Joy. That was terrible marksmanship.
Eyes open, something's stalking us.
Got him. That was a lucky headshot. No, nothing's stalking us. More the other way around there, buddy. Is that a suicider? Oh, this is a super mutant. Alright, takes 2 headshots to take him down. Oh, that was a suicider. Holy shit. That's some quick reactions right there. Alright. Yep, full of that juicy nuclear material. Oh my. Now let's run past all this. Keep that nose up and dog me. Let me know if you smell anything funky. You know, other than the island itself. Alright. Some more potential shit up here. Stalking trapper. Show you stalking. Oh shit. Kill him taking a shit. That is a fucked up way to go. Trying to drop a grumpy and then boom, you're dead. This helmet sucked. We are still not alone. Keep the eyes peeled. Jump.
It's the fog. Always playing tricks.
Yeah, it's the fog. Who the fuck? Alright, now I've just got to kick your ass manually. Who the fuck did he kill? Longfellow. He took out Longfellow? Where the fuck is Longfellow at? The hell? Alright, we'll figure that out here in a second. First, we go sneaky, sneaky. Stand up. There we go. Log me out the fucking way, dude. Alright, where the fuck did Longfellow die at? I don't see him. How the fuck would he have died? Turn to Cassie. Damn it, the Longfellow get killed and just leave. God, hell, man. Alright, it's me and you, dog meat. We got to get Longfellow some real fucking armor. Nothing around here anyway. Ooh, use that wrench. Not seeing much else. Search it. Dudes had a sword on them. Inside. Tea kettle, burnt book. Ooh, tape. Ooh, alarm clock. Now we'll deal with Longfellow's ass later. He just died and he was already outside of our fucking view. That was dumb. Alright, we got a warehouse. This is prime ghoul territory, yeah. And can territory, what the hell? What the hell? Them. I hear some shit going down. Let's go see what's going down. You can't get out through here. Go this way. Uh-huh. Alright. Let's get our blast set up again. Quiet, dog meat. Hey, buddy. Yeah, you stay down. Hunter's machete. Ooh, we may be upgrading that and using it. Alright, always check along the outside before you go into a building. Make sure it's secure. Nope, look at there. Shit, we got a damn 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright. And I missed. Probably aim first. Nowhere. 2. 3. Where's your buddy at? There were 4 of you. Devil. Sneaky motherfucker, aren't you? You got some good stuff on him. I hear gunfire. Do you hear gunfire? I heard gunfire. I heard a bullet. Place can wait. I want to know what the hell is shooting. Oh, I hear super mutants. I see super mutants. Brute Overlord. Okay. Damn, I'm fucking. Shit. Whoa, shit, okay, one of them sees me. That's one down. Where'd you go, boys? Don't be shy. No, I think I keep hiding, but you can come out. Knocked him on his ass. I think I could shoot through wood.
Game's over!
Good job, dog meat. One more fucker. Got the drop on us. Thank you, critical bank. Alright, let's go find these damn tools. Disturbing eyes. Disturbing eyes. Dog meat. Goodbye. Alright, let's get inside. Eagles Cove Tannery. Yeah, that's not disturbing at all. I don't feel like I'm gonna regret opening this locked door, but
Yes.
yeah, I have regrets. Alright, dog meat, I say screw the stealth shit, let's just go in here and wreck up the place. Suppress, hardened, piercing, automatic combat shotgun. That's too many syllables.
Got it.
Yeah, I keep forgetting we can find MCPs out here. We shouldn't really have to worry about them. Bring it on, bitches. Is that it? Who else wants some of this? I hear you scuttling. Oh, bitch. Give me that pencil. I'll turn that into bullets. Still can. Steel, we're good. I'll take that wonder glove. Alright, well, it says we need to go downstairs, so we're gonna go upstairs. All that good stuff. Ooh, pre-war money, I'll take that too. It sells pretty good. Why people would buy pre-war money is beyond me, but I mean, hey, if they're gonna buy it, I'll sell it. Ooh, duct tape. nice sweet one. Alright, let's go downstairs, dog meat. I heard another one down here. You fucking crawl at me, you fucking weirdo. Anybody else? Nope, looks like we're good. First aid kit's empty. Aluminum always. Aluminum. Some oil. Let's see if we can get that radio tower working over at Fuckface's place. Concrete, then we can use some of that over there. Grilled rataroach. Yum. Alright, I think we're good on all that. Let's, Vault-Tec coin's empty. Alright, here we go. Power tools. Oh, that's some good stuff in these boxes. Gears, acid, cork. Hell yeah. Ooh. Some rounds. Armored skirt. Oh, disciples. Nah, I'm good. I got a good sniper rifle. Thank you. I'll take that money though and a silver fork. Nice dog meat. Let's go ahead and grab up most of this because we're gonna head right back to dude's place. Longfellow. See, he died and I forgot his name. So he died so damn quick. You don't go down like no punk dog meat. No, you don't, little buddy. You're ready to stick around with me. Alright, to the island. Looks like I heard something scuttle as I opened the door.
I've been casing those ghouls for weeks. Waiting for an opening.
Fuck are you?
Dive in, drop, bang, bang, and the whole lot of them. I've been casing those ghouls for weeks. Waiting for an opening. And you dive in and choppy chop, bang, bang, and the whole lot of them dead. You even know what you got right there? A premium set of Pellman's power tools.
Yeah. I remember Pillman.
I remember commercials for Pellman's tools. Expensive stuff, top of the line.
Dog meat, you're interrupting us.
Hi.
Hold up! I've been casing those ghouls for weeks. And you died. You even know what you...
I remember commercials for Pellman's.
What the hell's a commercial? Wait, it don't matter. Oh, Mariner sent you, didn't she? Goddamn Mitch and his big mouth. No matter what she's offering, it's nothing. Serious builders would give an arm for them tools. I'll pay you 2,000 caps right here, right now. Deal?
Nah, you straight. Wait, do you need them?
Why do you need the tools so much?
I got my own special projects. For the caps I'm paying, that's all you need to know.
I'll pass on the offer.
I ain't hanging around forever. Walk away from this, you'll regret it.
Mm-hmm. It's not like you're gonna regret it. By the way, if you attack me when I leave, I will skin you alive. Come on, dog meat. Let's not talk to the weird man. I don't know what the fuck he's doing. Alright, they scared me slightly, but... Ooh. Hide. The rest we can use. Oh, we got something over here. Sleeping. More rat stacks. Say devoted. Could beat on these. Devolve. Okay, that makes more sense. No thanks. Say what, we gonna eat good tonight. There's always a damn ghoul. What the fuck is Longfellow doing over here? You dumb fuck.
We heading out?
That's right. Let's get going.
After you, then.
Hey there, Jade Illusions. You died. Why the fuck? Oh my god. Okay, Longfellow, you're a weird one. Right now we are exploring Far Harbor and playing around with some mutant powers. I'm thinking of doing an entire playthrough with just mutant powers. Right now I got telekinesis. It's kind of cool. May not be... Actually, it would technically be lore friendly because some people have had powers in Fallout, but... Yeah, we're gonna go with it's fun to play with now, so I feel good about it. The fuck? Alright, I heard a super mutant. Everybody be quiet. They can't hear us.
We've got company.
Hi, baby. Get some sleep.
Here we go. Time to stop.
Got what you been up to there, Jaded? How's your day been? You wouldn't notice the mutant hounds never have any hide. Does that mean that they're skinless? Because they definitely kind of look like they don't have any skin. Ah, more super mutants. Alright, let's try our powers out a little bit more here. Overlord. Overlord.
Aim straight and true.
Knocked him on his ass.
Someone there?
Nah, no one's here, buddy. Shit. Good job, dog meat.
You're here! You're here! Stop hiding!
Mom's hiding.
Suffer! Ow! Ah!
Wear a better helmet next time. Oh, wait, there is no next time for you.
Use ourselves.
What is it? Oh, wait. I forgot. I installed the swinging body bag. That's blood we're hearing. And check this. Psycho, little Braxo, coffee pot. We're going to have to rebuild up all of our stuff so we can build over at Longfellow's because I did not make a trading route here. Whoa, never-ending Gauss rifle. That one could be fun. Good, tire cell. Yeah. Okay, I was tired as hell last night. I've been tired all week, but I've been working late. Going to work later, I should say. Oh yeah, these things swing and drip and I like it.
That sound! What is it?
It's your mommy. a dick, suit mutant. Got fucked up by a dog. Oh shit. Good job, buddy. Plastic plate. Who the hell puts... Whatever, let's check out this other side here. Gotta take my nerve pills for my feet and wait now for them to kick in. Oh shit. What's wrong with your feet? Oh shit. Anybody else heard that? Dog meat survived that one? Oh, I got you, little buddy, don't worry. Yeah, you're a good little guy. That's a good boy. I like those grenades. Need some material. All good stuff. All good stuff. Oh, fuck me. Whew. Saw that shit time. Anything else want to blow up in my damn face? Alright. But I don't know if you checked the Discord or not. I got a couple of things. I've seen you kind of here for a little bit. I know you weren't here at the beginning though. I had a couple of announcements. One, I'm wondering if after this is done, if anyone wants to watch me do a Skyrim playthrough with some mods, because I got some... It's kind of hard to make Skyrim unimmersive unless I like add in like power armor or something crazy like that. I mean, there's plenty of different magics and stuff I like to use. But I'm curious to see if anyone wants to see a Skyrim mod. And then two, I'm thinking of, in the Discord, making an area where I actually type out kind of like a diary for my character. Like I put like a daily diary of things that happen to him, so he keeps like a running log of what happened to him in his adventures. Like my character's day-to-day diary. So I have the regular stream, and then before or after the stream, I'll type up like a little story diary. I think that might be kind of cool for people to read. Do like a little RP there. Dog meat needs better armor. Yeah, I got him with. I'm looking for some different other armors for him. I don't want anything too crazy. Like I've seen like the, robotic dogs and stuff like that. I mean, they look cool. They're like robotic dogs with power armor themes to them, but that seems a little bit like it completely replaces dog meat. I don't want to replace them. But right now I've got him with ballistic level 5 ballistic weave. There we go. There's a long fellow. I mean, he's surviving a lot longer than he used to. You know what? This probably wouldn't be a bad time for a cigarette. Hold on, let's do a quickie save here. But yeah, I'm thinking of doing just kind of like a running journal for the character, kind of make my own story. That'd be pretty cool, I think. And then not only that, doing like, I've got a mod installed right now where radiation has caused some people to gain powers. So some suit mutants are going to have powers you can basically get from them. Children of Adam are going to have like lots of powers you can get from them. They're pretty cool, some of the ones I've seen. So the first ones I got were telekinesis, so I can fly, which is basically just a jetpack, but it's still kind of cool. Like I said, I can throw things, I can make a telekinetic blast, which, I mean, they both really kind of function the same way. You just kind of push things away from you. I've seen some fire powers, I've seen some ice powers. I mean, there's some pretty interesting ones in there. Like, I don't plan on using any that are really crazy, but some of these are kind of awesome. Alright, we got the Mariner's tools. What the fuck else we did? Oh yeah, we killed the ghouls for that one crazy chick. I'll be with you momentarily, Pearl. What the fuck are you freaking out about?
If we kill any more of the children of Adam, there could be war, Alan. Just stop this.
This ain't some innocent, Avery. This is a damn saboteur. Those condensers down by the freshwater. The storm didn't take them out. She did. Shetty Mike spotted her.
But the children...
It's like I've been saying. The children of Adam are out to kill us all. This here saboteur meant to cut us off from food and water. Punishment is pretty clear, Captain.
Do what you must.
Damn.
Yeah! Children bastards!
You were right, Alan.
Now we
It
listen
sounds
to
really
sense.
weird when you say children
Children
bastards.
of Adam need to be wiped clean off this island.
Yeah, would be
Had
cool.
your blood
Alright,
to
awesome. I'll try doing that then.
Stomach any more of it. All of you. Show's over. Go home.
Alright, so, does she have any powers? Let's see. Yardstick, so far, no. I'm not sure the ones here are gonna have any powers. Ooh, reading rifle. But I know the ones on the mainland should.
Mariner.
You been to the tannery? You find my tools yet?
I mean, technically they're mine right now, but sure.
Here are your tools.
A fair bit of luck running into you. Here's your reward. Well earned. And now to work on the hull.
I'd be fine if you just said thank you, but I mean, whatever. Like you fuckers are the rudest bunch of fucks I've ever seen in my life. But hey, it's, you know, it's whatever. You guys supposed to be quirky,
They
you
wiped
know.
out the feral ghouls.
Hardcore fishermen.
The hero of our saga.
So that's an excuse to be dicks to people.
I bet the island didn't see that coming. It's only right you get paid for your troubles. Here's 200 caps for you.
I think I deserve more than that.
I suppose I could part with a little more. Here's another 100 caps. I've been thinking about what's next, and then it came to me. We all love our grandparents, don't we?
Not necessarily,
Gentle
but
doting, love to spoil ya. You'd never want something awful to happen to them. Nobody would.
it really depends on the grandparents,
That's
lady.
why it broke my heart when I lost Grandpa George.
Alright.
I'm sorry. You must have been very fond of him.
Everybody was. But that didn't matter to the island. Oh no. He was cursed the moment he was born adult. He had a farm a little ways north of here. Lived a peaceful life, working the land and not causing anyone trouble. The island sent something after him. A huge monster, mean as spit and with claws to snap steel beams. A fog crawler.
Fog crawler, huh?
Bravely stood his ground, a shotgun in his hands, holding off that terror while the farmhands fled back here. If you can take out that shell-backed devil, it'll send a message loud and clear that says the Daltons never forget when they've been wronged.
Well, technically you aren't doing shit, I'm doing all the work,
That
but
fog
whatever.
crawler's gonna pay. For Grandpa George.
That's the spirit.
Despite our friend in town doing its best to chase you out, you keep helping us ingrates all the same. I got to ask, why do you keep at it?
Cash, fame, experience. Some of you are alright.
You're good people in some dire straits. Figured you could use a hand.
Huh? You running for office? Well, if that's the truth, we don't deserve it.
I agree.
Most folk here are set in their ways, yes? It makes no difference how hard you try to get in good. Heck, it took my family 3 generations before the Daltons would sell us a heel of bread.
That's just being
There's
dicks.
a way. A downright insane way, mind you. You can turn even the most stubborn fool around.
Alright. Why are they hostile anyway?
Why are some harbormen so hostile to outsiders?
Most of the folk on this rock believe they've been given the God-given right to walk here. Way I figure it, if you got the moxie to survive, you earned your place.
Alright.
I'd love to change their opinion of me.
Do it right, and all mainlanders might get treated better. In olden times, leaders were chosen by something called the Captain's Dance. Legends say the toughest, meanest, and outright craziest hopers would chum the waters and lure out the worst the island could throw it. Once the would-be captain killed the Mirelurk Queen, or Fog Crawler, or what have you, they'd invite the whole island to feast off the bounty. You do this, You won't be made captain, but you'll earn respect. Everyone's respect.
You had me at the word chum.
I'm ready to become a legend then.
You what? You crack me up. There's an old Mirelurk feasting grounds by Emmett's Causeway. A treacherous
Look
stretch.
at Longfellow just limping in the background.
And throw any kind of meat you got into the water. All that blood and viscera will be sure to attract attention. Then wait. I'll make sure there's a witness or two. Prove to the rest of these clods you belong.
Alright, works for me. Alright, Longfellow, let's get your broken ass back home real quick.
Big Chop's got everything you need.
See if we got any ammo.
Huh. The mainlander. Great.
Look, motherfucker, I'm
You're
just
done
gonna...
a few times and you think you're some sort of hero? This is our fight. Our island. Not yours.
Yeah.
I am the one that saved all your asses, so yeah.
We've defended this damn dock from crabs and worse for months without you. Yeah, you helped. But we've paid our dues in blood and bullets. The day we rely on outsiders for our security is the day we're as good as dead.
Mm-hmm.
I still put myself in harm's way for you. Some gratitude would be nice.
We've had some real pieces of work come through here. You've been... all right so far. Here, for your, help. So if you're here to buy some ordnance, do your business. Otherwise, take the first boat out of here. Before the children of Adam or worse get you.
Nah, I'll be fine.
Show me what you got.
Make it fast.
Alright, homie, what are you selling? Cryolance, alright, I got that. That's the cryogenic railgun. P99. Automatic radium rifle. Nah, not my speed. Ooh. Meat hook. That could be fun to use on some raiders. Nitroglycerin. I have a problem with explosions as it is. Spiked walking cane. Alright, you're just being silly now. Fish catcher. No. What's what you got for apparel? Bunch of bullshit, really. Yeah, a bunch of BS. You got some combat armor in here. You know what I'm looking for, though? I'm here for that good marine armor. And of course, to find it, well, my character doesn't know where to find it yet, but I do. And we're ways away from getting that. Alright, let's go get Long Neck's ass fucking cured up.
Hey there.
You need work? Mariner.
Detective, shall we head to the hotel so you may begin your work?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go.
Let's be off then.
I'll meet you up there. Let me take Longfellow back, get him healed, and then we'll check out whatever murder this is. We're just gonna swim across. I just sink right to the... Okay, that was weird. I guess I'll just press it down. Place it's real empty without all the trees. I'll take it though. Alright, you two chill out. Let's see. Let's go back here. Now we need to drop all the meat stuff too. Actually, that stuff's gonna go inside the VTO. Can I make the recruitment beacon yet? Yes. Alright. Long Neck, we are gonna get your ass some homies to chill with. In the meantime, we really need to get some water. I don't think I have any in here though. Do we have any plasma cartridges? We do. We need crystal though. Gotta hold 2. Alright, well for now let's put all the ammo up that we're not using. 38 rounds. 10 mil. We need some 5.56. So if we can find some of those, that'd be great. 5.56. 5.56. 5.56. 5.56. 5.56. 5.56. 5.56. 5.56. 5.56. 5.56. 5.56. 5.56. 5.56. 5.56. 5.56. 5.56. 5.56. 5.56. 5.56. 5.56. 5.56. 5.56. 5.56. 5.56. 5.56. 5.56. 5.56. 5.56. 5.56. 5.56. 5.56. 5.56. 5.56. 5.56. 5.56. 5.56. 5.56. 5.56. 5.56. 5.56. 5.56. 5.56. 5.56. 5.56. 5.56. 5.56. 5.56. 5.56. 5.56. 5.56. 5.56. 5.56. 5.56. 5.56. 5.56. 5.56. 5.56. 5.56. 5.56. 5.56. 5.56. 5.56. 5.56. 5.56. 5.56. 5.56. 5.56. 5.56. 5.56. 5.56. 5.56. 5.56. 5 don't need 2 fusion cores on us. Any other crap to put away? Oh yeah, we got weapons. We got all sorts of stuff we can put away. Okay, hold on. Let's make sure we got plenty of room for some goodies. Yeah, always keep stim packs. These guys go down very quickly. I got to get long neck some armor. That dude is very squishy. Yeah, weapons going here. Machete. I'll keep the frag grenades on me. Never ending gather up. That's going to be fun to play with later on. Plasma mine I'll end up selling. Did we grab any armor? Nope, nope, we did not. Alright, we're fairly light. Let's get some sleep. And of course, I don't have to eat or drink anymore because I do have the mod on where we're automatically eat and drink, so I don't got to keep going on my inventory every 10 minutes to eat and drink. But we do need to get some more purified water here soon. I'll try and set up a purifier before we go. Before we even do that, we need defenses first, so we're going to be getting attacked. Not a ton of defenses. There we go. Just some basic turrets. No biggie right here around the good stuff. 10, 15, 20. Well, look at some on the other side too. No mistake, we will be getting attacked by something fucked up later on. Get a couple more around back. Here's another problem I got with Fallout people. It can solve so many issues by just putting up about a half dozen turrets. Or, you know, like 100 of them. You know how easy it would be to take over Diamond City right now if I wanted to? Super easy. Ooh, I can make an industrial pump. Alright, gotta put one down now. Got room here? No, can't put it there. Where can we put this bad boy down at? I'm gonna need some water. There we go. Let's turn you. We need 5 power. It's 3. There we go. I shouldn't have to worry about water here in a little bit. Oh no, I want to connect it. There we go. Alright, let's get the hell out of here and go see what the hell Pearl wants. Are we set up for that one? Blood Tide? No. No. I think that's under miscellaneous. Alright, we're heading to the Cliff's Edge Hotel. No, dog, me going for a little swim. Yeah, that's my boy. Follow Pearl, I'm sure. Freaking robot died or something, she's freaking out. Alright, Pearl, are you ready? And I see your limp's gone there, long fellow. Keep calling him long neck.
Looks like it isn't just the police who have been lax lately. The Island's building inspector. Oh, follow me.
Just keep walking, lady. I don't need to hear your... You know I'm billing you by the hour, right? Thought that'd get you moving. Don't worry, long. So dog me, I'm not actually billing her by the hour. No pro for robot, you move slow as shit. Any fucking time. Take you out right now. No one ever know, Pearl. Just want you to remember that. Pearl, seriously. What the hell are you stopping for? Ah, nice looking hotel here. Okay, the cars have been exploded already. That's good, that's good. I don't like unexploded cars. Pearl, I swear, I'm right in your chassis. There's music. Ah, that's an unblown up one. We're just gonna avoid you. Well, I tell you about the time I got blown up by a car before. I know you were there, dog meat. Shush.
It's probably best Maxwell hasn't seen the state of the hotel. He would be devastated. I should warn you, some of the other hotel guests are a bit, rowdy. I was forced to defend myself when a few became a bit handsy, shall we say. The registered patrons are in a more exclusive area of the hotel, though, and do not associate with this sort of rabble.
What do you mean registered patrons?
What do you mean the other patrons are rowdy?
I had not been in this part of the hotel for some time. Perhaps there is some sort of sporting event that has them agitated. Several of them tried to grab me and, well, their clothing was certainly not suitable for polite company.
Oh, you're naked.
Yeah, let's go.
Very good. This way.
You ain't talking shit. Where else? I heard more than one. Sneaky motherfucker. Dog meat's still pissed. There must be something else around. I'm gonna keep an eye out for Crystal. Alright, Pearl, let's go.
Watch your step. Bit of a mess in here.
No shit. Your rowdy patrons are fucking ghouls, son.
What's next?
Alright, easy enough. Okay.
Why not? Ain't doing them any good.
Alright. Welcome to the Cliffside Hotel. Can I check you guys in? May I take your bags? No? Well, fuck you guys too. Yep. That sound is definitely making ghouls sound a lot more disturbing. I approve. It's gonna make tomorrow or even worse because we're gonna be doing the horror mods too. What the? Who? Why? Where? Fucking touch me. What the damn? Non-nose having Michael Jackson face looking something. Circuitry. Aluminium. Come hither, dog meat. Get your ass out the way. Pearl, let's go. Where are we going?
Keep saying to myself I should settle down someday.
Settle down what? Live on an island. Dog meat, handle my lightweight. I took his arm off anyway. Get him, boy. Yeah. You got a taste for ghoul now. Alright, we're just gonna take a peek in here. I'm sure he won't mind. Why is that empty? Place has been locked up for friggin' years. That means there wasn't first aid stuff from there when the bombs fell, and that's dangerous. I'm pretty sure it's out of code. So, if you came down this way before, Pearl, why are the doors still locked? I thought I killed him already. Alright, got some cow traps. Yep, where are they coming from? Oh, fuck, you're not Batman. I'm Batman. Ooh. Trappers know. Alright. Apparently trappers do know how to read and write. Let's see what it says. What's up, everyone? Hey there, the Clueless Gamer. How you doing? King Royal, the Clueless Gamer. What's up, buddy? Trappers now. I really am just surprised I can read and write. And look at it, he's even got good handwriting. This place is crawling with ghouls. Seems like for everyone I kill, 2 more show up between that big gear thing and the terminal. I know there's one of those vaults here, but I can't find the damn thing. I'm setting up camp here. I'll try to push forward or push it further in tomorrow. Looks like that did not work out for you there, buddy. Ooh, quick draw 10mm pistol, I'll take that. That'll sell pretty good. Anything cool in the kitchen? Ooh, a few things. We need circuits. Excuse me, I'm burping again. I knew it! Sneaky fuck. Alright. Get off me. Alright, let's go, bro. But seriously, you said you came down here before. How come the doors are all closed? This seems suspect. I think you're lying to me, bro. Not much, Misfit for mine. Yeah, I don't call attention to that. I wonder if anybody was ever going to notice that. Okay, it's already dead. That's why I can't lock onto him. Yeah, I'll have to take that off at some point, but yeah, for a couple streams I can have it on there until someone gets pissy about it. But my guys who watch, I'm sure, don't mind. Alright, we're gonna go in unarmed. We're gonna kick the shit. Yep, let's go. Let's go, dog meat. Tag team. His ass. Curb stomp.
Time for a drink.
I love that. Oh, matter of fact, we just leveled up again. We can get our melee up some more. Hold on. Why can I not aim? There we go. Instigating. Does double damage at full health? Nah. I want the explosion one. Ah, shit. I picked it up. Oh, well. Let's level up. There we go. I think we needed one more critical banker, didn't we? Alright, and after that, the rest are going to go into unarmored, or unarmed. We got 3 more ranks than that we need to get. Come on, Pearl. For fight. See a punk ass right here wants to fight. Oh, you got a buddy with you, huh? Come on, bring it. Damn it, Longfellow, did you go down again? You old ass. You got a gun, and dog meat is kicking ass. Sorry if I'm fucking around now, because both my companions are down now. Alright, Daddy had too much fun, dog meat, my bad. I got you. I'm coming, you old ass. Where'd you go? Fuck is Longfellow? Oh, he got knocked out. That's awesome. Yeah, that's right, buddy. Yeah, I got the knockout framework on too, so we can get knocked out. So if I get knocked out, I mean, I can potentially, instead of dying, get knocked out, but I'll get robbed if I do. Then I can actually knock out enemies, human ones, and capture them. And that may come in handy when I eventually make my greater prison. Oh shit. I got you, dog mate. Alright, and raging switchblade? Nah, I'm straight.
Need something?
I need Pearl to move her fucking ass down here. What are you doing, Pearl?
Watch your step. Bit of a mess in here.
Come on. Come on, Pearl. Come on, Pearl. Move your ass, Pearl. Anytime you want to move. Thank you, Pearl. Like I've had to wait for you to move like 4 times already. Seriously? I swear, if I could just hack you and make you... You know how easy it would be to kill you right now, Pearl? I gotta stand behind you.
Watch your step. Bit of a mess in here.
I swear, if you don't move in like the next 10 seconds, you're fucking... You just gotta threaten the robot, not a big deal.
Go ahead.
Seriously? Longfellow, is this you're doing? Do I need to grind on you or something? You need a tip? Alright, well, while you're dicking around, there are rooms over here that I could be searching. Okay, that one we can't get into. important. Still dicking around, Pearl? Okay. I will go up ahead without you if I have to.
Nice.
200-year-old hardware going to crash something. No kidding. What the hell is wrong with this? Mr. Handy? You got fucked up. I didn't crash, you just straight up freezing. Oh, now she go. Oh my god. Alright, someone needs to update her damn system, because this is, whoa, a little nuts.
Whiskey's running low.
Okay, blood sample.
This elevator leads to the exclusive area of the hotel. You should feel quite privileged that they will be allowing you in.
I feel like I've been tricked since they sent your ass. Ah, whatever. Pain in the ass robot. Fucking acting all hoity-toity with me. I'm charging them by the hour. You wait. I'm treating like Detective Fine. I'm gonna overcharge their asses. Maybe some oil. A bit more in oil. Oh. Swear, I would think with the hacking skill my character has, I should be able to like hack her and reprogram her, update her drivers a little bit, maybe oil her up. Longfellow, where the fuck are you at? God damn. Hold on. Is Longfellow up there stuck or something stupid? I'll be pissed. Did I tell him to stay put or something? Now Longfellow apparently needs a damn upgrade. What the hell? Fucking old ass motherfucker alive since before the bomb dropped. Motherfucking. And the elevator music sucks. Why is there never death metal in an elevator? This does not calm me. Man, he's like fucking, I swear to God, if he died again and went home. I didn't see his ass die. I did not see him die. Where in the fuck did Longfellow go?
We heading out?
Where the fuck did you go?
That's right. Let's get going.
After you, then.
I swear you're so senile. No, normally I respect my elders. You, sir. Technically speaking, I'm your elder. Just throwing it out there. You know, over 200 years old. I'm your elder. I don't feel bad about this. He's a fucking old ass. Alright, well, I gotta punch you down one more time. You get no pudding. No pudding for dinner. So I just fucking crash. I am gonna bust a goddamn nut if I just crash after all that. Oh, thank God. Alright, we're saving this as we get downstairs. Fuck this. That scared the shit out of me. This is your fault. This is 115% your fault. I'm saving her right now. Motherfuckers got me stressed out. Fucking robots don't want to fucking move. Longfellow just dismissed himself. already died off screen once when I didn't even see him, so he just automatically tried to go home. Then we find him just wandering in the damn woods. I know, dog me. I just... robots and old people. Robots and old people. And normally, I like them both. Normally I like them both. I got nothing against the elderly. You make me nervous with you having a gun right now, Longfellow. That's all I'm telling you. Wait, this is a vault. Guess what I can do? Yeah, buddy.
Greetings! Welcome to Vault 118, your home away from home, underground. Are you the detective we sent for?
No, this is your daddy. Yes, I'm the detective.
Yes, I'm the detective.
Thank goodness. Let me just open the door for you.
I'd be the goddamn Zodiac killer for all you know. Oh, great. More robots. Follow me.
Well, it's about time the police sent someone out to investigate. We have many important residents and they are very worried.
You gotta be kidding me.
Let's talk about my compensation first.
Very well. Consider this a retainer.
You better retain me a bit more than that.
Have a look at the crime scene for clues. When you're ready, we can discuss your findings. They're at the crime scene again. Don't they realize that they're going to disturb the evidence?
This is hell on earth.
Better come with me, detective.
This is hell. At first, fucking Ada. She was cool. Cosworth was my boy. You know what? It's Jezebel's fault. It started with her. The first bitchy robot I had to deal with. Ada was fine. I'm all down for robot wanting revenge. Now, I feel like robots are getting back at me for what I did to them in Automatron.
What the hell is wrong with you? Excuse me?
Ezra, you have outdone yourself. This is your finest work. There is more emotion in his death than most have had in their
How do you like to
entire
eat your
lives.
kibble in here?
Dead, Mr. Obita. Have you no respect?
They're all fucking robots.
Had the decency to make a spectacle of it.
Longfellow got dementia. Yeah, no, he got worse than dementia.
I could just have your attention. I'm sorry for shouting. But the detective has arrived and shall begin the investigation henceforth. Please return to your rooms until the detective has examined the crime scene and had a chance to come speak with you.
Alright. New rule. No more British accents. No more words over 3 syllables. And one more fucking robot freezes up on me. You all die. Got it?
Protect.
Good.
And serve.
Have a look at the crime scene for clues. When you're ready, we can discuss your findings. You are free to question the residents, but their safety is our priority. So unless you have solid evidence, I would avoid accusations.
You realize I could just shut you all down right now and make y'all explode. That keyboard stroke, right? Alright, as long as we know that. Alright.
Looks like the brain enclosure was smashed.
And about some gray matter here. Alright.
Yes.
As someone else
Baseball
felt the
bat.
same way about brains and
What is this doing here?
that is to say, I ain't
Red
fond
paint?
of the idea.
Hello again, detective. Was there anything else?
Alright, tell me about the victim.
Tell me about the victim.
Mr. Ezra Parker was the
Yeah, it is pretty fun. I like it.
primary owner and financier for the hotel. He had vast experience.
Had a pretty good twist in it, too.
hotels around the world. It was his idea to have our premier clients become investors in the vault section of the hotel. He worked with Vault Tech to have this built to their every specification. Was there anything else?
I mean, every robot in here in person here is fucked up, but I mean,
I found the murder weapon.
Oh no. That's the bat from Mr. McKinney's movie. You don't think he could be involved, do you?
That and part of what happens in here gave me flashbacks to Fallout New Vegas.
Was there anything else?
Alright, so what's with the residents being robots? Tell me.
Your residents are robots.
Not robots, Detective. Well, not exactly, anyway. I believe the term they use is robo-brain.
Same thing.
Before the war, the residents decided the best way to wait it out was to put their brains inside robotic chassis. Was there anything else?
Never mind.
I'll be here should you need me.
Alright, let's talk to people. Let's see what's where. This place always confusing me a bit. Alright, security, front door, that leads out. Alright. I believe some of the rooms are this way. Classroom, there we go. Not a damn person in here. Alright. What's down? Shit.
He deserved better than that.
You think I'm stupid? I saw the way he looked at you. You gonna tell me that's nothing?
It wasn't like that. We were friends. He helped me out of a tight spot or two is all.
I couldn't stand by like some pasty-faced Percy while he put the moves on my best girl.
But now the law is on our tail. What are we going to do?
Come away with me. Let's leave this dark hole of a city behind. We can be in Buenos Aires by tomorrow.
Oh, I want to believe you, I do, but never let us go.
We'll make us.
I give this acting 4 out of 10.
No. The line is, then we'll make our stand here. 2 lovers together with a bullet for each of them.
God. Why can't I?
Dog meat, bro, what the fuck are you doing, man?
I can't do this right now.
Fine. I'm going to the beach.
So, how the fuck does a robot not get his line right?
Hello, Detective. How can I help? Did you have questions about the case?
Yeah, I found your bat.
I found your baseball bat at the crime scene. Care to explain how it got there?
You've been playing 76? Hell yeah, okay, so we've already got 76 pre-orders. My wife and I both have it. My gaming clan is all planning on getting it too. There are 3 other members of Exiled Existence, that's my gaming clan, and we're all planning on playing it. So I've already taken off that Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday when the game releases. Of course, we'll be playing the beta. Hopefully we get it on the pre-beta. I'd love that. I mean, the pre-beta is supposed to be random people, maybe some community members. Obviously, I got a small channel, so probably don't have too much of a chance of getting that, but I do plan on conversation with Gilda.
What were you and Gilda talking about?
I do plan on making some videos on that. I've been kind of avoiding some of the speculation videos, mainly because I just don't have time to do it in stream, and I got a day job. But
did you have any?
I do kind of want to start doing that. I mean, there is some interesting stuff in there. Plus, when the beta comes out, I'm going to be doing some videos on that, so I have some definitive stuff I can actually put out there. Let's see.
I think you're the murderer.
But yeah, I am excited for 76. I can't wait.
Your bat was at the scene of the crime.
What? That makes no sense at all. What motive would I possibly have to kill Ezra?
Maybe you could give me a
You planning on playing?
Be you.
I will be on PC.
Ezra detective. I was in love with him.
Wait, what?
Tell me about you and Ezra.
Oh God, I don't know.
I don't remember this part of the quest.
Met him, he was just so
I think my charisma was too low, though.
It seemed like he had been everywhere and done everything. I convinced Gilda that we should invest in the hotel so I could stay close to him. But he never seemed to realize how I felt. I mean, we spent time together. Going hunting, having drinks, talking about his plans for the hotel. He must have known.
Jelly, I got PS4 Pro idea.
Do you have any idea what it's like to pine for someone for 200 years, Detective?
Tell me about yourself.
We went over
Yeah,
this
I don't think it's cross-platform. That'd be nice, though. I gotta double-check, but I'm pretty sure it's not.
I don't know yet, but I'll find the motive.
No, you won't, Detective. Because there isn't one.
Alright, that's one. Let's see, yeah. Weight room, bunch of bullshit. It's pretty clean ass showers. Makes sense though, these guys don't shower. Alright. A bunch of recharge stations. That should be Maxwell's room. Cannon, I likes it, I likes it. None of that looks good.
There we go.
Take that overseer. Ooh, cigarette card. Give me. Let's go ahead and save. Yeah, I can't wait for 76. I'm newer to PC gaming, always console. I was a big console player for a while too. I finally got my PC. This is one I've been kind of building from the ground up. I ended up just watching YouTube videos and kind of learning like the ins and outs of PC building and the basics. I got a $200 PC off Craigslist. And then, you know, just a cheap one, nothing crazy, just some cheap parts. And I've been slowly building this PC up from the ground up. I think at this point, everything but the hard drive has been changed over and upgraded. Even the case. So CPU, GPU, I installed a just a basic liquid cooler here recently. I don't remember if I upgraded the motherboard or not. Pretty sure I did. But I've been slowly building it up. Yeah, I've always been really into console, but I mean, there's so much stuff. I think the thing that really kind of got me into PC gaming were the mods for stuff like Elder Scrolls.
Hello, Detective. Did you need something? Forgot a personal item at home.
I brought it with her.
Sure.
But
for everyone.
yeah, game modding is really what kind of got me into it, and there were some games you'd only play on PC. I mean, I used to have a laptop. I mean, that's about the extent of my gaming PC, the Dapper Gent. My gaming PC experience. I used to play like Star Wars The Republic online on my laptop, and it was fun to do it. Request for detective. What's this? As our attempts to contact law enforcement have kept it upon much to say one of our staff pursued and foul play. Oh, okay, I never saw that on her. Yeah, PC, yeah, I mean, that's what really got me into it. I mean, it's cool that mods came out for, finally started coming for some Bethesda games for, you know, Xbox and, PS4. The thing that really kind of drove me, because I got a Fallout 4 on PS4 first. And, the thing that really pushed me to buy Fallout 4 for PC was, the fact that Sony was kind of dicking around with letting mods release for it. So yeah, I ended up going ahead and buying it again on here. I've been playing, I bought Skyrim for it, and I've been playing on here for a while. So I got a graphics card upgrade here recently. Not super crazy. I got a 1050 Ti Gaming Edition. It's not like a 1080 or anything. I mean, it's an older gen, but still pretty good. And I've been playing stuff on PC since then. That's another thing too. Like, I was always one of those people that were like, you know, I don't want to buy a PC and keep having to upgrade it. But I mean, when you weigh the cost of a console versus the cost of a good PC, versus how often a console comes out and how often you would actually upgrade, you know, a PC, you know, it actually evens out, and PC gives me a lot more flexibility.
I don't know. It looks kind of like a face. That spot is the eye. The red blotch is its hair, and it's sticking its tongue out.
This was the last piece I did in a series of portraits.
Damn, I don't think that would work. I don't remember that that choice. This makes me mad with mods and crossplay. Yeah, that's the other big thing too. I mean, I got a PS4. I have an Xbox. I haven't had one for a while. Yeah, that's kind of pissing me off too. That Sony's kind of dicking around with crossplay. And if I can only choose one, I mean, I can do more with PC than I can Xbox or PlayStation. So that's why I've kind of stuck towards it a little bit. Like, I haven't gotten a game on. I think the last game I actually bought for PS4 was Horizon Zero Dawn. So I keep forgetting my camera's right here. So I mean, that kind of shows how long ago it was that I bought the game. And then my wife and I both have PCs, so it's easier to play stuff with her on PC. I was gonna get a PS4 for her before, but I mean, it's just easier to do it on. There's more games we can play on PC. There's usually more people playing on PC versions, and with stuff like Bethesda games especially, all the mods you can get on there without limits really, or less limits. Definitely PC.
Please be honest. For art without honesty is just politics.
It's cute, I guess. Some people like that kind of thing.
More than you would imagine. Truth be told, this is my best-selling piece.
Yeah, it's a cute little kitty cat. Look at him. Yeah, little kitty cat with a rocket ship. That's adorable. What the fuck is he walking in here for?
What does that tell you about the value of art to the common man? My fellow connoisseur of the art, here to see my latest work.
I found red paint at the crime scene.
Yeah, someone's gonna have to essentially play ball.
Borrowed my last gun, and now I can't find it.
Yeah, they're gonna get left behind. I mean, they definitely had the best console so far, as main consoles. I still won't freaking...
I think you should explain.
I mean, everyone likes the Switch. I still won't buy a Nintendo product anymore just because of how they treat their streamers and YouTubers. It's fucking terrible. And the online service apparently really sucks too. And now they're charging for it. It's fucking terrible. I've read that shit.
It sounds like you've done a lot of paintings of Gilda. Why her?
Our Gilda is a very singular creature, detective. Do you not see the joie de vivre from within her? I have never met another who clings to life so tenaciously, who lives so in the moment. I must admit I was quite smitten with her for a time.
You're still in love with Gilda, aren't you?
So what if I am? What business is it of yours? She deserves someone who truly understands her.
We got about another hour left to stream. I'm probably gonna try to type up. I don't know how long you've been here. There, I saw you when you came in. Check out my Discord. It'll show you whenever I stream because I stream every day. But we're actually gonna be, and I just kind of ran this through some of my, or ran this past some of my usual viewers. I'm going to be doing kind of like a diary entry type thing for my characters I play as. So for Fallout 4, I'm going to kind of do like a day-to-day journal for the character, like from his point of view. We've been going for quite a while. This character is going to be a couple of big journal entries. But I think that might be cool for a roleplay series. So we're going to be doing kind of like a roleplay journal for him in between, kind of going over everything we did and his thoughts, that kind of thing. I think it might be pretty fun.
What were Juliana and Ezra arguing about?
And then tomorrow we are doing a drunk stream, probably starting around 8:30 Central Time. We're going to be playing around with some crazy mods. We already finished our Fallout New Vegas playthrough, so I'm going to be installing some of the crazier mods, like, you know, really OP stuff, like maybe some magic stuff, you know, some unimmersive type stuff. And pretty much just anything fun. You know, doing a drunk stream with it, and then we're going to be doing a bunch of scary quests for Fallout 4 tomorrow as well. So I got a few downloaded, and I got a couple of, like, there's some in the base game that are a little spooky. I got one that had me jumped yesterday. We're going to be playing through it, and then I got a couple others that I got downloaded that ought to be pretty fun to play with. Upstairs. I remember any motherfuckers being upstairs. Okay, no, that's the same fucking. Yeah, that's the same fucking. Let's go around in here. I have to learn how to mod PC games now. I mean, I can help. Like, we're gonna be installing mods like as we go tomorrow too. So if you need help, like modding any games, just kind of let me know. Like for stuff like Elder Scrolls and Fallout, I mean, it's really easy. Like, let me pause this real quick, kind of give you an idea. Like, for those kind of games, I mean, we've got the Nexus is really good. It's really easy for installing some stuff. There are a few mods that are a bit more advanced to take, like, the Skyrim script extender. It's not really hard to install that once you kind of know what you're doing, and then there's plenty of walkthroughs, but I can try to do that too. But I mean, like these are, I mean, this is the list of all the mods right here for Fallout 4 that we're playing right now. I mean, these are all the mods that got installed. And I mean, it is really, for most of these, it's as easy as literally clicking a button on the website, and bam, it's on here. So it's for Fallout, and Skyrim especially. But I mean, depending on the game, it's easier mod than others. But the Bethesda games usually, there's a huge modding community. I mean, that's what keeps these games going for so long, are the mods. And I mean, they've streamlined the process quite a bit.
I heard that Juliana and Ezra had an argument a few days before he was found dead. Tell me about that.
Well, I was in my lab at the time.
And I mean, once it's set up, I mean, just like with Bethesda.net on like, you know, Xbox and PS4, it really is as simple as searching for what you want and clicking a button. Now you kind of have to learn what mods don't play nice with each other, so you kind of have to pay attention to stuff. Like for example, if we have a mod that changes the way the 10mm looks, then you install another mod that changes the way it looks, obviously those are going to clash a little bit, so. What you do for modding PC games? Yeah, I mean, I can show what I know. I mean, like I said, tomorrow I'm going to be adding in mods as we go for Fallout 4 in New Vegas. Like I said, for some stuff, I mean, it's really easy for Fallout 4, and I can kind of show that when we're in the stream too. We're going to be streaming for another 50 minutes. I can show how to add in some mods for this. I mean, for these games, Bethesda games, it's really easy. For other games, I mean, I've modded other games before. It just kind of depends on the game. I mean, not all games can be modded easily. Some games probably wouldn't be a good idea, but I mean, for Bethesda games, I mean, they're made to be modded, basically.
Tell me about your research.
Like I said, the community has done a fantastic job building itself up over the years. I mean, Bethesda's usually pretty good with the modding community as well. I mean, they work fairly well hand in hand. They usually give them free reign to make whatever mods they want to. And kind of, you know, depending on how they're presented, I mean, you can't sell the mods. I mean, Bethesda, it's the whole thing, but it's a good modding community, put it that way. The community is really awesome.
I'd like to hear more about your research.
Oh, wonderful.
But for these, I mean, it really is easy.
To talk about it. Functionally, this model is more or less the same as the previous versions I worked on, but without the neural inhibitor and the reconditioning. The voice modulator seems to have some minor issues interfacing with the neural matrix, which can add some moodiness. But that's easily solved with regular tune-ups. Was there something else, Detective?
Yeah, what's the voice modulator?
Robo-brains have a voice modulator. Tell me about that.
That's what allows us to recreate our original voices. They can mimic any normal human voice, actually.
Dun dun dun! Twist in the case.
The issues we had with our recruited subjects is due to the brain attempting.
I mean, there's some things you can mod through. I mean, I've modded some games through Steam too, like Space Engineers. I've modded Space Engineers through Steam quite a bit. There's a few other games I modded through it. Let me show you what I've got. We can kind of, since I'm engaging with my viewers, let me kind of show you some of the games I've modded. I mean, I've modded some stuff through through Steam. I've modded some stuff through the Nexus. I mean, again, it just depends on the game. I mean, there's 7 Days to Die mod, there's Ark mods, there are Elder Scrolls and Witcher and Fallout mods. Space Engineers has a huge modding community. That's been going for years. Yeah, I mean, there's a ton of different stuff you can do. If you just let me know what kind of game you're talking about. I mean, especially if it's one of these games, the Bethesda games, those are really easy. I mean, once you learn it, it's really easy.
I'd like to hear more about your research.
I'm afraid that's really all I should say about it. Was there?
Never mind.
Very well, I'll just get back to it. Just let me have a look at the neural interface matrix, and I'm sure I can clear that.
Now, of course, on one of your games, there's always a chance you could break your game, and you might have to reinstall. But I mean, for the most part, most mods aren't going to do anything too crazy. I mean, like I said, there's some combination of mods, and that's when you kind of have to do research on some stuff. But I think for the most part, most of it's
Tell me about yourself.
most of it's pretty good.
Heiress to the Riggs fortune and wife of bird rings. I'm not sure what else you expected, Detective.
And I'll tell you what. One thing I will show you real quick. Like, what games do you want to kind of learn how to mod? Like, do you have like specific ones in mind you're looking at right now?
I heard you had a big fight with Ezra a few days ago. Care to explain?
Oh, well, it wasn't that big a deal, really. He wanted more money to pay for repairs on the hotel. I wasn't feeling well that day and lashed out a bit at the poor man. I really should have listened to him more.
What's with all the junk in here?
These are our things. We're just waiting till the war blows over so we can bring them back to the mansion.
War's been over there, lady.
Did you have any thoughts about the murder?
If you ask me, it's one of those actors. Or that horrible painter. Their type is always the cause.
Fallout? Which one? Like 4? I mean, I guess it really doesn't matter which one, but I'll tell you what, like I said, I'll be showing how to do it tomorrow, because I'll be doing some. I'm going to show you a website here. It's going to be pretty important. This is one you're going to want to go to. It's nexusmods.com. And I'll put it here in the... I'll put the link there. There is, in the top right corner, I got my mouse over it. I believe the mouse shows up. You're going to want to install NMM. Fallout 3, Fallout New Vegas, Fallout 4. Yeah, you're going to want the Nexus Mod Manager. That's going to be the main one you're going to work off of. There's another one to use that's a little bit easier to use with New Vegas, but I'll start with the basic Mod Manager first. You're going to want to install this. It's the install NNM. You're going to want to set up an account. It's free. Don't worry about it. None of this stuff costs. Don't worry about any of that stuff. It's really easy. But set your account up on the Nexus. So whenever anyone refers to Nexus, they're referring to this website, Nexus Mods, nexusmods.com. You're going to want to install the Nexus Mod Manager, and that's going to give you this. Oh, sorry, hold on. That's not what I wanted to open up. That's going to give you this application right here. So this is when you see I've got Fallout 4, New Vegas, Morrowind, Oblivion, Skyrim. It's going to, I mean, there's like a dozen games on here that you can mod through this. But it's going to give you this application right here. Then tomorrow I can kind of go over how to mod some things with it. It's going to be, like I said, really easy. But this is the application where you're going to use most of your mods through. There's a few more advanced ones that you're going to need for some of the crazier mods that kind of really alter stuff, like especially scripts. You're going to want the script extender, but that Nexus Mod Manager, you're going to want to go ahead and get it. Is it totally free? NexusMods.com. That's, like I said, everyone talks about the Nexus. That's where you're going to find most of the mods. And then, let's see, what all games do they got here? These are just some of my favorites. So I guess there's like 606 different games on the site with mods on it, but you can see right here, I've got Fallout 4, New Vegas, Skyrim, Oblivion. Those are all the games that I've got mods through. I'm sure there's others. They recently redid their site a few months ago, so it looks a little bit different. So I haven't got all my favorites back on there yet, but that's a big one you're going to want to use. You know, you get the modding New Vegas. There's an older or a different one I kind of use, but you can still use either one. The newer one or the other one I use is just a little bit more friendly for certain kind of mods.
Maybe later.
Mod Manager is your main one, though. Alright, let's see. We need to go to the Overseer's office. After we talk to the chick at the beach. Wait a second, where's her room at? That was, yep, that's the artist. Sliding door. This place looks like shit, okay. Showers? Oh wait, the robots. And that's gonna help me. Alright, let's hit on the robot. Go ahead and save too. And then now I'm working late all this week at my day job, so I'm streaming from 9 to midnight Central Time. Normally I start streaming at 7:30 Central Time and go to midnight. So I'm usually streaming like 4.5 hours. All this week I'm doing 3 hours because I'm working late, so I don't get home until 7:30. So about an hour and a half, you know, shower, chill out, all that kind of thing. Normally we're streaming much longer, so this week's pretty quick. But tomorrow, like I said, besides doing all the fun stuff, we're doing a drunk stream. So we'll be playing with a bunch of fun mods and just kind of screwing around. I'm kind of looking forward to drinking and playing some of the scarier mods. We played one yesterday that scared the crap out of me, and it was pretty fun. So I can't wait for that. We've been looking forward to that for a couple weeks. Now we're going to be doing mainly Fallout New Vegas for the crazy mods, and we're going to be doing all the spooky mods for Fallout 4.
You're not so bad yourself.
You should have seen me before all this. Red hair that was the envy of every girl and legs for days, darling. I'm sure you'd rather hear some of my stories from the silver screen rather than talk about that nasty murder business.
Where's your body at, Gilda? I'm not
I must say, you're quite the actress.
What can I say? It just comes naturally. Care to hear
And then again, like I said, I gotta pimp out my Discord. My Discord description's in the bottom there. Whenever I'm streaming, I put out the link for it. I put up any updates there. And I'm gonna be starting my character's journal on there too. So when we start our Skyrim playthrough, I'm gonna be able to do that journal from the start to finish. And I usually have some pretty cool roleplay stuff going on in my head, but you know, it's a little bit harder to. For Fallout 4, it is a little bit harder to roleplay since it's. I mean, he's got his own dialogue, but I think if I get that that little journal in there, that'll kind of add to the streams a little bit too.
Why don't we grab a bottle of wine and go watch the sunset?
Can the robot even drink wine? Oh, wait a second. Where are we going? I just wanted wine. I just wanted wine. Whoa, bad touch, lady. Bad touch.
That was great, detective. But we probably shouldn't make a habit of this. Catch you later, Tiger.
That Bobby go again.
Tiger. Here for more.
Alright. Answer some
questions to ask.
Sure, darling. What did you need?
First off, I should probably get a tetanus shot since I just banged a robot. Second off,
apparently Juliana had a big argument with Ezra a few days before he died. Did you happen to overhear any of the conversation?
what exactly did I do to her? Like, she got... Where would I have stuck it at?
Costume designer. But to get back to your question, it was fever pitch, detective. She had apparently gone to the overseer's office to check on the state of things and found it in horrible disrepair. But, and this is where it gets interesting, it sounded like she found something that really set her off. Couldn't hear what though. Did you need something else?
Never mind.
I'll be around, languishing from your inattention.
Bet you will. Alright, let's go find the overseer's office. I'll get that tetanus shot. Where are we going here? Exit zone upstairs. Out of my way. Let's see, hydroponics. Well, we needed food, we can get from there. Okay, not this way apparently. Jump back down.
Protect and serve.
Atrium. Overseer. Bam. That door is locked. How? Never mind. Whoa, dead overseer. What's up, homie? Let's just check your terminal here. 118 instruction. 118 is designed to test the social interaction between the working class and ultra-wealthy when under confined conditions. Working in conjunction with staff from the Cliff's Edge Hotel, this vault shall function as a luxury hotel to attract the necessary testing subjects. Upon beginning the test, additional subjects shall be admitted from the local population into the vault, or into a second much inferior wing of the vault. Prior to experiment activation, Vault 118 shall function as an ultra-elite hotel to attract test subjects of appropriate wealth and status. This shall be offered as a clandestine area of the hotel to ensure that individuals drawn to privilege and exclusivity are present. Upon activation notice from the Vault Tech, the secondary wing of the vault should be made open to the public and selected from the local working class population. Subjects are to be taken through the exclusive areas of the vault on entry, but thereafter confined to cramped second wing. Oh shit. Once residents have been admitted, the vault is to be sealed until test results can be determined. Preferential treatment. This subject group, not to number more than 10, shall have their every desire tended to by robotic staff to the extent that is possible. They are considered to be above all legal restrictions when interacting with Test Group B. Test Group B. The subject group shall begin numbering 300 and shall be restricted to the second wing of the vault. Measures should be taken to ensure that living conditions are uncomfortable and cramped. Food and other rations are to be extremely limited, and any breach of the rules will be subjected by Test Group A and enacted by robotic staff members. Staff duties: due to the potential for extreme social interactions, Vault-Tec staff shall be restricted to the overseer and key research members. All other security, services, and maintenance positions shall be filled by robotic staff to ensure safety and test compliances. That's pretty fucked up. Alright, Overseer's Log. This is completely unheard of. One of the subjects from Test Group A is apparently a researcher for General Atomics on some sort of advanced robotics program. He and his wife have convinced the other members of Group A that, with the international situation becoming tense once again, their best chance to outlast the war is to have their brains inserted into these robots. And they're doing this voluntarily. It's absolutely insane. I've tried to convince my superiors that this would completely discount the test results, but they seem intrigued, or more intrigued by the idea than appalled. Door won't open. We received the activation notice from Vault-Tec to begin a test, despite the second wing still being incomplete. However, when I attempted to trigger the recruitment protocol for Test Group B, the system informed me I had been locked out. Someone from Test Group A seems to have overridden the system to prevent the admittance of the local population of the island. They've been pounding on the door for days. There's nothing I can do. I can't take this. Oh god, it's been weeks now, and I realized today that I became a test subject. Instead of testing the social interaction between the locals and this group of rich assholes, it's just me trapped in here with them. They're going to live forever, and I have to deal with them for the rest of my life. I can't take it.
Progress on construction of the second wing of the vault is completely stalled. Once a premier area of the vault had been completed, funding seems to have been cut off. My supervisors have informed me that they haven't received payment from Mr. Parker, and Vault-Tec won't pay out of pocket to continue construction. I've repeatedly approached Ezra about the finances, but he keeps telling me that Mrs. Briggs hasn't transferred the funds. However, when I asked her, Juliana said that she had just given Ezra extra for the gold payment of the bruise. I've hired an investigator to look for signs of embezzlement in a few weeks.
Oh shit, homie.
Sounds like Ezra was embezzling from his investors.
Yeah, he was. Alright, is there anything else up here? I can't take the vault suit off this asshole. Anything else? I don't think there was. Let's see, I'll take that alarm clock though. Shit's mine now, son. Why can't I even look in there? Mentats. What does this dude eat? Oh, like what the hell is that typing sound? Alright, Ezra was embezzling. Alright, I think it's pretty clear. Why is this cafeteria? Oh, okay. Well, that'll count as stealing. Alright, I think we're ready to finger our accuser. Almost. There's one more person to talk to. I'll talk to again anyway. Hey there, Professor.
Hello, Detective. Did you need something?
Have you noticed Juliana acting strangely lately?
Oh, well,
Tell you what, having high charisma helps.
Paranoid, but she's been so much more pleasant lately. I mean, it's been nice, but also a bit unnerving. Most people don't really understand us. But I always appreciated how she can just take charge of a situation.
Ah, so your wife was bitchy and you let her walk all over you. Gotcha.
I'm worried something has happened to her. She doesn't seem like the same person.
Fine, same person there, homie. You ain't telling me something.
What do you mean Juliana's not the same person?
My wife has always been a very harsh woman, Detective. I don't know who it is in our rooms.
I feel that this is the same thing.
Wife, Detective. Was there something else, Detective?
Nope, I'm good.
Never mind.
Very well. I'll just get back to my work then.
Alright. Time to kill a bitch. Oh, Juliana. Or should I say Ezra? For those, there we go. Hey, motherfucker. Let's talk.
Did you have a question about
Mm-hmm.
I found some evidence that Ezra was embezzling from you and the other investors.
Oh, well, I really don't believe that. Mr. Parker wouldn't do such a thing, I'm sure.
And that seals it.
I think you're the real murderer.
That's just silly, Detective. Why would I want to kill Mr. Parker?
Give it up. I know your secret, Juliana. Or
should I say,
Ezra?
Well, Detective, that's quite the claim.
It's a shame.
Too bad you can't take over. Yeah, no, right?
Going a little longer. Oh, well, had to end eventually, I suppose. This doesn't have to end in more violence, Detective. Just walk away. I'll leave, and you can tell them I escaped.
And the problem is, I really kind of want to kill you.
Not a chance. Your murder spree stops here.
Then let us end this.
Too bad you will, my bitch. That's what you get, homie. Can I make you blow up? I cannot. Where's the weak spot? The combat inhibitor? Nope, guess not. Easy peasy. Took getting. Nah, I'm good. I don't need to cut. Just getting the murder. That damn bitchy robot was enough for me. Hell, I'd pay to do it.
I found the killer. It was Ezra. He killed Juliana and took her place.
Granted, I could have got more money, but it doesn't matter. I got my own shop.
I never thought Mr. Parker was capable of something like this. What happened when you confronted him?
He attacked me, but it's over now. Your residence?
Well, since you're interested in modding, I think I'll stop doing quests for the day and head back to my main base and kind of show you some of the mods you can get equipped for Fallout 4. Alright, so that's going to end our questing for the day, I think. Let's head back up top, head back to the home base. Let me show you a couple things. Not so much anti-tech, I just... Basically anyone who gets bitchy with me in this damn game, I end up murdering. I mean, I don't think there's one person that I didn't murder brutally for getting bitchy with me, Adam. Like, every one of the raiders in Nuka World. And I tell you what, my Nuka World playthrough, you can watch my streams, not killing them. Like, I played Nuka World up to the point where I had to, like, start taking over settlements, and at that point I was done. I hate raiders. I only helped them so I can get more stuff out of them. Playing through those 2.5 days without killing any raiders, painful. When I got to go open season on them, oh, that was so great. I had fun. I had so much fun destroying those raiders. We got to go back for some more stuff in Nuka World at some point too. But that was good stuff. Yeah, anyone getting bitchy with me, I'm gonna murder. Like, the Harbormen are lucky I haven't murdered all of them right now, and I haven't even decided I'm not going to yet. I may kill them. I may end them. I don't know. There's no karma system. They can't stop me. Longfellow might get pissed, though. In real life, I wouldn't actually murder them all. Well, that robot I would have, but... The Harbormen, I probably wouldn't actually kill them. I really hate this elevator music. Getting stuck in my damn head. This is a long ass elevator ride. It's probably just taking a little bit to load up. Although honestly, I can probably just warp out of here. Alright, I'm gonna try some here. Let's see if this fucks me up. Alright, well, that's the end of the quest mods for today, but let's start with some of the other mods. So right now, I'm playing in survival mode. Of course, that means no fast travel, nothing like that. I've also got a mod installed called Better Locational Damage. So, basically, think real-life damage. A headshot on a human is a headshot. You want to prevent getting one-shotted, wear a helmet. Things like super mutants, you know, you're not going to kill them with like a 38 or 10mm round to the head. It's going to be a lot harder to do stuff like that. We can't fast travel naturally. We've got a few fast travel mods on that are a bit more immersive. We've got a couple of armored personnel carriers that can kind of fast travel. And we also recently got this hatch courser chip, which lets us set up a few waypoints. It takes fusion cores to run, but we're going to go ahead and run this bad boy. There, we are out of that infinite loading elevator. And welcome to our VTO. This is our... basically, it's a fast travel vertibird. So first things first, I'm going to actually put down my sleeping bag in case we were about to crash. I don't think we were, but... Let me show you a few things here. Alright, so... Let me show this vertibird real quick. I once played as a Deathbringer, killed everyone in Fallout 3. Oh, I think everyone's done that. I mean, that's just like a good way to unwind in a day. No, I gotta use a keyboard. Way too many hotkeys for me to play with this day. I mean, unless I've got like a 30-button controller, I wouldn't be able to do everything that I need to with all the mods installed here. That wouldn't work. Yeah, I gotta use my 1 through 0, my negative and plus sign, or minus and plus sign, and on my number pads, plus the buttons on my mouse. Alright, so you can see right here, this is my personal vertibird. This thing was expensive to build. What the hell? Alright, this thing is very expensive to build. And, I mean, it's got turrets on it, it can kind of travel. It's got its own interior load space. So right now you can see we are at Longfellow's little island here. We're going to hop back inside. Now this thing is awesome. I like to put in mods that are cool, but kind of immersive too for my playthroughs. So this bad boy can fast travel, but you got to keep it filled with coolant. How much coolant's in here, by the way? Ooh, 71, we're getting low. I'm not even sure I can make the trip home. We'll find out in a second here. Access settlements. Now to fast travel to the settlement, I've got to have a landing pad there set up and keep coolant. Do we have enough? Ah, we're too low on coolant. Shit. Let's see if we can craft some. Now we can build all in here. I mean, there's a very small amount of room, but we can build in here. We can do whatever we need to. Can I make any more homemade coolant? We need acid, fertilizer. We don't have either of those. Shit, that's a problem. Alright, so we cannot do that. I should have another spot set up on my courser chip, though. And I'm not saving from this point. I'm just going to kind of show you some of the stuff that we got. A courser chip, I believe, under... I think we've got our main base set up under S. Now this was the right one. It's going to take a bit to load up because we got a lot of stuff built here. But let me just show you some of the stuff you can mod into your games. Just remind me not to save, because if we do, it's going to be a pain in the butt getting back over to Far Harbor. Now, a lot of stuff we got are like small tweaks to the game. Like some things like frag grenades have actual shrapnel to them. Like I said, better locational damage, so you know it's more. Since Fallout 4 is more of a shooter than it is an RPG, I figured let's go ahead and make it a real shooter. So you know, headshots really do significant, if not kill damage, and we hit them in their weak spot. You know, creatures. I mean, stuff like, you know, the wolves, dogs, you know, hounds, humans. You know, they got their, you know, hit really weak in the head. You know, one shot typically would kill them. Super mutants, you know, tend to take a couple of shots, but they're not hard. Some of the other creatures, like, you know, gulper, stuff like that, not necessarily going to be one shot if you hit them. You're going to do almost no damage shooting them in the shells. Power armor, I've got one to where power armor actually acts like power armor. So, you know, in the vanilla game, getting shot while you're wearing power armor, you're still taking significant damage. Are we home? Yes, we're home. With the mod I got installed, if you shoot someone in power armor, they're not going to take any damage until you break that power armor, unless you're like hitting them with like an EMP or something. So you want to shoot someone in power armor, you got to break that armor. So that means the armor I use is going to be really strong. That also means that fighting someone else in power armor is going to be extremely hard. Helmets and stuff obviously do more protection. Let me just smash the base. Let me show you the outside of it real quick. I'm going to look down. I don't want to show you the levels yet. I don't want to ruin it.
Yeah.
So this is my settlement. This is my main base right there. Now you see how we got all these awesome looking buildings and storage and stuff? This is a mod called Sim Settlements. This is my own personal store here. I can put stuff in here to sell. Ooh, 17 uncaps. So I can actually put stuff in this chest and this guy will sell it for me. I can order shipments of materials through here. So you're just really crafting them using cap split. It's like basically you're ordering shipments of stuff that you need. Munitions, parts, whatever. But all these buildings here, it's called Sim Settlements. You basically put down, let's see, let me show you. I can make power armor stuff, special. You basically put down a plot, and then you assign someone to that plot, or if they don't have a job or a home, they go to that plot on their own, and they will essentially start building it up on their own. They're upgraded depending on what you have in your settlement. These are all shops right here. So, I mean, we got a power armor shop, we got, what's this one, weapon shop. I think this one, spirits, okay, so booze shop, furniture shop. All these are houses. They've been slowly upgrading them themselves. So that's why all these are so detailed. It's a really awesome mod. We've got, let's see, these are more settlements. It's got a little park for them to play in that raises their happiness. Let's see. I've got a mod where I actually have a settler assigned, or I need to have a settler assigned to this comm station. While I'm out and about, if I get too heavy, I can actually toss a bunch of stuff into a container, any container I find, and put a radio beacon into it, and a settler will go out to that container, retrieve those items, and bring them back to my settlement for me.
Huh?
So that's pretty cool. I don't know why these guys are standing around right now. Like I said, this is my main base. It is a 4-story base. Most of it's vanilla, the stuff they use to build it, except for these stairs. So you can see we got our food in here, we got our Nuka-Cola in here, we got our mixers, we got a canteen workbench. It's also from a mod, Canteens in the Commonwealth. We can fill up canteens and use them to drink out of instead of having a ton of water bottles on us. I'm going to skip floor 2 for now, because I want to save that one for last. I'm going to look down so you don't see what's there yet. This is my 3rd floor. This is my main workshop. We got mannequins here. We got our Brotherhood armor set up. So when we're doing stuff with the Brotherhood, we put that on. We haven't got to the Institute yet, but this will be our Institute setup. This is just kind of our spare armor that we like to use. We use this when we're just kind of doing stuff with the railroad. Let's see. Here we go. This is our armory workbench. We can make any armor in the game here. You know, backpack workbench. We can make backpacks. Basic armor workbench. Don't have anything in here yet. I keep my ammo in here. These are currently empty. Chem station, obviously. I just keep stuff for miscellaneous in there. My weapon area. Got quite a few modded weapons in here. I got stuff from Call of Duty mods. I mean, that was pretty cool. You can actually upgrade this rifle the more kills you get. I got some stuff from DLCs. You know, got the heavy weapons. That's the projectile launcher, modded rocket launcher. We got the nuke launcher. That's a mini nuke you get from finding all the Cappy clues in Nuka World. We've got the Cryo Lance. It's essentially a railgun that deals cryo damage. We've got the Phaser Rifle. It is a laser rifle that can do cryo damage. Let's see, Plasma Infused Radium Rifle. That's another weapon. Let's see, we got our weapon workbench. We can make any weapons we want there. So, I mean, we got a nice little setup here. On the 4th floor, we have got my bedroom. Pretty much just sleep here. I mean, that's really all it's for. We got our magazines up here, you know, the bobbleheads. Surprised I don't have more bobbleheads yet. I've been trying to keep our Protectrons and stuff up here. I got more I need to set on here, but they keep falling off. Toilet, the usual. I can kind of come out real quick when I need to shoot anything. Of course, this is a modded gun. This is the Factor. It is a heavily modifiable gun. I've also got a Bozar. This is a weapon that was in Fallout. Oh, I need to take that scope off. That was in Fallout New Vegas. Let's go ahead and do that now. And I got a mod to add it in to Fallout 4. I mean to take off this night vision scope because it makes things a pain in the ass to see over and over on Far Harbor. Let's take the scope. We just want the long scope. I'll go medium scope. We'll put our weapons up, then I'm going to show you my favorite room. Now, right now, we're not using our power armor. I'm usually a really big power armor player. I've been trying to... Oh yeah, I forgot. We got another monster. I usually use a lot of power armor. I've been trying to spend a few days, or about a week or so, not using power armor. Sorry, I forgot. We've also got a mutant mod on. We actually can gain mutant powers. There are actually mutants out in the Commonwealth. We can gain mutant powers from them. Stuff like children of Venom, you know, people that have been in radiation a lot would more likely have powers you can get off of them. Right now we got a few telekinetic powers. So right now we got a telekinetic blast. Let me equip it first. There we go. So we got a nice telekinetic blast right here. We've got levitate, which I mean is really just a jetpack, but still pretty cool. I mean, there are ice powers, fire powers, and you don't just, you know, gain them. You got to actually find other mutants and get powers from them. So I mean, humans have a small chance of having a power, like a 5% chance. Children of Venom have a higher chance of getting them. Bots have a higher chance of having them. So it's really cool. But let me turn my back to the area I don't want to show yet. So this is my cybernetics lab right here. I've actually got some implants in my body, quite a few. Just to give you an example of what some of these do. Let me hit 2 real quick. An example of what some of them do. Give it a second to construct. Here we go. I can got nanites in my body that will make a couple of holograms that fight with me. I can put them away. I've got, let's see, augmentation implant mode. So that's an iris-minded projector. I've got sonic frequency disruptor. I can make enemies run away from me or fight each other or disrupt robots. I've got scavenging medical nanobots. I can gain health as I attack enemies. I've got a force field projector, so you may have noticed sometimes you'll see a little secondary health bar pop up above mine. That is an overshield. It's weak, but I can modify it to reflect back like energy weapons. I mean, once it's down, it's down. I gotta wait for it to recharge, and it's a slow recharge, but it does help. The micro relay allows me to teleport short distances. It's really cool. It takes a lot of power. Subdermal ceramic reeve, basically ballistic fiber for my skin, and I like to keep things a bit immersive. The downside of this mod is for every one of these modifications I have in my body, I lose hit points. These mods also, or these implants also take power to run. So every once in a while, the top left of my screen, you'll say I have so many NPCs left. That's my power source for these. If I run out of power, they don't work anymore, and I still lose that health. So it's really cool. And of course, there were implants in New Vegas, so you know, kind of an immersive thing. Still, there are implants in the game. This is a fusion core refiller. Let me see if I can demonstrate that real quick. Do I have an empty fusion core here? I doubt it. Ammo, fusion core. No, that one's full. Let's see, we got some power armor workbenches over here. I can make different power armors. Of course, we got our workbenches here. And all my nanites, or all my implants, have to actually be run and powered. And then I have to be hooked up to an antenna that actually broadcasts to me and controls them. So if this antenna in here gets damaged, I can't use my abilities. And if I'm in power armor, that also blocks the signal. So I can't use these in power armor. So, and in fact, if I get into power armor and my health is too low, I actually die. The setup I have now, if I have less than 155 health when I get into power armor, that basically cuts me off from the nanites and will kill me. So I gotta have 155 or more health to survive getting into power armor. And speaking of power armor, here is my pride and joy right now. My power armor collection. So, let's see, we've got quite a few power armors. Here's most of the vanilla ones. Now we got the 45s, the Raiders. Try to keep full sets on here. You know, we got the 51s, another Raider set. They're in no particular order right now, because I just keep coming across new sets, so I just gotta keep moving them around. Of course, we got some more, you know, another 51. We got a ton of XO1s, of course. We got the Nuka-Cola power armor. We got the Overboss power armor. All these, of course, are from Nuka World. We got the Tesla armor from Automatron. And this is actually the Quantum power armor from Nuka World, but I've got a mod on. This one's cool. I've told the story before, but it's really cool. And I can show this one tomorrow, too. There's actually a guy, I gotta remember his name, but when his son finished playing Nuka World, he was upset that the Quantum armor didn't glow in the dark. So the dad actually made a mod to make his son's Quantum armor glow. This is it, and he put it on the Nexus, so we can all use the Nexus power armor that he actually made for his son. So this actually glows, like all these glowy parts here, this actually lights up in the dark. This guy made it for his son, so that's really cool. He uploaded it for us. And then over here, I've got power armors from, I don't even know why this one's here. I just kind of have them all over, but I kind of have more modded power armor over here, like for mods. Like this is a T60 set, but it's got the Outcast paint job on it. This is the MP47. It is the medical power armor from 3 and New Vegas. It was made for Fallout 4. We've got Tumba Jumba's combat power armor. So this is ground up standalone power armor. You actually craft yourself. That's a really cool one. One of the biggest and one of the most downloaded power armors on the Nexus. This is the Mechanist power armor. It actually includes a turret that actually shoots, and the ammo for it is your AP, so it's actually really cool. This is another extra one set I had on there. And then these 4 sets are 4 very special sets here. So right here, if you've ever watched Shadow Cat, which calls the Iron Man room, yeah, every power armor player has an hour or power or an Iron Man room. I love it. This, if you ever watched Shoddycast, this is a T49 power armor. This is the power armor of the Storyteller from Shoddycast. So this is a really cool power armor. It's the main one I usually use. This is XO2 power armor that was modded in. I've got it fully upgraded. All these sets here are fully upgraded except for that one. We just got it. This is my T60 power armor. I've got it upgraded and set up for when I play the Brotherhood. I'm usually using my power armor when I do stuff for the Brotherhood. And this is the Vim set that we just got from Far Harbor. So this is one, if you watch me, I kind of summoned in a power armor frame, put it on there. So I got these 4 here because that Courser chip I showed you, one of the cool things you can do with it, besides set up teleport points, he also added in a really cool feature. So kind of notice how I've got 4 frames here. Let's say I am out and about and I find myself wanting to use some power armor real quick, but don't want to go back, get it, bring it back, or haul it back. I can actually call in, let's see, I can use my courser chip, go to my power armor and truck menu, and actually summon in a setup up to 5 different sets of power armor. So I just summoned my main power armor. You notice our first set's gone now. It's over here where we summoned it to. So we can hop in our power armor, tromp around in it, do whatever we need to do. Then go back to our courser chip. Go to our power armor. Return main power armor. It's gone. It's back in its spot. Back in home. Now, there are actually 5 frames. Actually, we need to go ahead and get that 5th frame set up. But there are, well, we'll do that later. We don't want to save on this. But there are 5 different frames you can do this with. You call in the frame, and you basically get 5 free frames. And then you just take the power armor, set it up the way you want to. Set up where you want its home location to be. You can call it in at any time, send it back at any time, and you got 5 frames you can choose from. Now again, this courser chip runs on fusion cores. So not fusion cells, but fusion cores. And you can adjust how much power it uses every time you teleport, all that stuff. You could even call in a chest, which I honestly don't use. I feel like the chest is probably a little bit less immersive, but we may use it in case we need to. But you can call the chest in too, put items into it, and then send it back home. So this is some location, so I can call it in using that chip, send it back when we don't need it anymore. But it is pretty cool. I really like that mod quite a bit. But while we're here, we've picked up some more power armor recently. Do we have another set? 5, we got 51. Still don't have a full set of it. I think the T60 we needed more helmets. Left arm, left leg, left leg. Now we're still missing an arm for that one. So yeah, that is a really, really cool mod. Like I said, it's one I would definitely pick up. I like it. I mean, with it, like I said, I like to do kind of immersive stuff, but I mean, sometimes, like for the mutant powers, yeah, that one may not be completely immersive, but it's definitely something I could see being a thing. So I mean, I don't mind using it. It is fun to play with. I mean, it's not too overpowered. I mean, it's pretty powerful, don't get me wrong, but I mean, it still kind of fits in. I have fun with it, and as long as I'm not abusing it, I don't feel bad about it. I mean, a lot of the stuff is just whether or not I feel overpowered using it. And I usually don't. It's pretty well balanced. And a lot of powers, the stronger ones, they have downsides too. Like you'll take constant radiation damage or constant health damage, that kind of thing. Let's see what else, other kind of things I got. Like I said, I've been playing a lot with cybernetic mods lately. Oh wait, I'm already on floor 2. So, that is not the only cybernetic mod I have. I've also got, let's see, go to my apparel. You see I've got a lot of stuff equipped right now. I've also got an Exalt cybernetic unit. It's essentially a cybernetic unit. I got like 3 different cybernetics mods, or no, 4 actually, mods. There's the one I showed you that are implants that reduce your health. There's the Exalt one, which you basically modify at an armor station. You can get different stuff for it. But to actually get certain things for it, so for example, let me just go downstairs and show you. You can only equip stuff to it that you essentially have the skill points to do. Like, let me show you here. Where's my... Damn it, I was already on the right floor. Sorry. I'll get lost in my own place sometimes. So for the Exalt, for example, let me go over to the armor workbench. Here we go. Here we go, the Exalt cybernetic unit. So you can modify how many slots you can have. So 5 is the most. And you gotta have the right perks to do stuff. So for example, my optic weave here, it essentially is you go into stealth mode and, I mean, you crouch and you go into stealth mode. To get it, you have to have rank 4 science and rank 4 sneak. So I'm a science player. I didn't have a whole lot of points in the stealth, so I couldn't even get this until recently. What else do I have on here? Muscle twitch stabilizer. It stabilizes your aiming, not by a whole lot, but I mean a little bit. So I mean, science rank 2 is pretty easy one. We've got subdermal armor, an easy one. It provides, you know, a little bit of. You can see on the left, it provides more damage resistance. This one decreases how often you get tired. Monocyte breeder slowly heals you in survival mode. That is a huge thing to have. What else? The other cybernetic mod I have is the cross cyber frame, I believe. So let me actually take off some of my gear and show you. You may have noticed it kind of looks like I've got on some weird looking power armor. let me show you what I'm actually wearing. So I take off the Rebel gear I'm wearing. Backpack, gas mask. So it kind of looks like I'm wearing a partial power armor frame. This is actually it's like a light power armor mod. It's essentially an exoskeleton. So I can add in different parts to it. I can connect them together, and each one I can add in other stuff to. For example, I've got most of my pieces give me increased carry weight. I've got the top and bottom portions connected, which will allow me to use other mods. Like if I wanted to, I could equip a mod to where if I was crouched down, it would eliminate all weapon sway. But to get that, you have to have that mod on every other piece, or all the specific pieces you need it in. And you got to have your top and bottom half linked by, like, the spinal piece I have here. They got to be linked, so it makes sense. If you want to, you know, stop your whole body from moving, you need a solid foundation, so all the subnecks had to be linked together. It's really cool. So, I mean, they take up different armor slots. You can usually wear, you know, other armor on top of it. So, you know, I got the backpack here. I got my hoodie there. And boom, I still got armor on top of this. So I can't wear this with combat armor, so you kind of have to make, you know, trade-ups, what you want to do. Let's see. I mean, you can see I'm wearing a non-vanilla outfit. This is the flannel Rebel outfit. I mean, really cool looking one. Here's what the basic Rebel outfit looks like. It's this one right here. But you can see, I mean, I got the Rebel gas mask on, the Rebel hoodie. It's all got the ballistic weave on if you unlock that with the railroad, so it's really cool. It's a really awesome looking outfit. I like it. One of my followers, Jade Illusions, I think he's still sneaking around in there. I think he's still being sneaky. He's usually kind of on listening. He don't usually type too much, but he suggested I look it up. And for Far Harbor, we got the flannel on. Depending on what we're doing and what DLC we're playing or what faction we're helping, I kind of switch up my outfit and what I'm using. So with the Brotherhood, I'm usually using power armor. For Far Harbor, we're using a flannel shirt. We kind of got our own little marine setup. When we get the marine power armor, we'll use it. If I'm doing stuff for the railroad, I kind of keep it light. If I'm using the Brotherhood stuff, I've got all this military gear here. So we kind of switch it up depending on what we're doing. So that's some of the mods we got. Let me go downstairs and show you some of the others. So I mean, like I said, this is just kind of scratching the surface of some of the stuff that we got. Now, power armors, I think, the power armor category, I got the absolute most stuff. Let's see. You can see sprinting, my AP goes down really low. That's part of my my frame there. Ooh, okay, my APC is in here. Let's see where I've got it at. Looks like I've got an APC at the Super Duper Mart, and where else? Actually, we're gonna head down to the Super Duper Mart. It should be a fairly quick run, but I can demonstrate some of the other mods I got in here. Let's go ahead and summon our holograms again. Give them a second to spawn in. Oh, this is one I really love. You may notice this one earlier, how I was kind of fighting a bit different. This one's kind of random, but I got... Oh, shit. Someone's actually attacking us. I've actually got a martial art mod installed. So you see how my fighting stance is definitely a bit different than it should be. And how I'm actually kicking instead of punching. So I've actually got a martial art mod installed. It's actually really cool. So I can use this too, my followers can. It changes up the whole unarmed melee animation. So let's get down here. Let's actually mark it on the map. I'm going to show you one of our other kind of base / fast travel mod we got. Now, we don't use this one too much anymore, but it is still pretty good. I've got a lot of different like mobile bases and fast travel mods. So I like to play around a bunch of different stuff. Over here, either telekinesis. Let's see, let me in here. See this armored personnel character or carrier. This is Oh, there's some shit going down. All right. Oh, okay. This will be a fun fight. This is actually a mobile base that we have. So this thing is indispensable in survival mode, and I will show you this. This thing can only travel to 8 different places, but it is really cool. So this is, I'm going to get rid of that. This is the interior of the base. You actually got to make kits to actually make these stations, but then you make them and you just kind of put them up, and you got an infinite water source here. If you're in survival mode, you can just hit E on that typewriter, makes an automatic save right then and there. We got 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, get it into some more spots. It used to only be 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, we got 10 spots now. I think it used to only be 8. But we got all the basic storage stuff, all the basic crafting. You know, we can sleep right here. We can travel around. And for this bad boy, it also needs fusion, or it takes fusion cartridges, but you make them with fusion cores. And each core is going to give you 3 travels. Now you can't like build like settlement mode in here, but I mean it's still pretty cool. Like a small mobile base, you can get to most of the major areas. I mean, here's a map right here where you can travel to. So I mean, you can see most of the major areas. So now we got the airport, we got the glowing sea. Actually, that's Vault 95. Minuteman Castle, Boston Airport, Diamond City, Police Station, Fort Hagen, Lonely Chapel, of course, Super Duper Mart, Sanctuary, and Medford Memorial. And I think there might actually be a couple more on here. I think these circles are ones you can go to. But you got to go there first. Now, let me show you some of the combat. I'm going to show you what these holograms can do. Now right now I've got them modified so that my holograms can't die, but it takes a lot more health from me. And you see when I go down to stealth, I actually turn invisible. It's just stealth boy, so I'm not, I mean they can still detect me, but you know, it's the basic stealth boy effect. Oh, here's a basic one, the companion whistle. I can actually press 0 and all my companions that are following me will come to me. As a big help. I mean, that's just like one of those small things that, I mean, just helps with companions getting stuck or not following you. That's a huge help. Alright. There is actually... Oh, shit. Did they kill the damn thing? Oh, shit. I think that's what that, that explosion... Okay. So this damn thing got mini-nuked. What the hell nuked this thing? We got ghouls. Let's see if we can kill... Uh-oh. Oh, shit. So you can see my hologram, there was this martial art fight. Let's go ahead and fight this guy with our hands. Bring it. Now, I don't have very good unarmed skill yet, but it is getting there. Right now we've also got the, it's called the knockout framework. We can actually knock out a character. Oh, did he blow himself up? Okay, I guess this is the raider that blew him up. Killed himself. Let's try my telekinetic blast there. Doesn't do much damage, but will knock him on his butt. But yeah, I can actually knock out people and capture them or wake them back up. If I get killed, depending on how I get killed, like if I get killed by like, you know, a punch or something, I will get knocked out instead. And while I'm knocked out, I'll get robbed, and I can actually go and recover all of my items from the people that robbed me instead of dying. Now if I get shot in the head, I'm just dead. Same thing with other characters. I can knock them out, or if I, you know, if it's a way where I would knock them out, like if I punch them, they get knocked out. If I shoot them in the head, they're just dead. So those are just some of the mods we got installed. Like I said, I got a stream where I go through all the mods and what they do. A lot of them are just like, you know, adding in weapons or small changes to things. Hey, lady. See if I can get a finisher off on her. Nope, nope, my other character stabbed her to death. I think she's dead. Oh, hold on, she dead? She's knocked out. So I can't do anything with her. Because we're still in combat. Who just got knocked? Who died? Hold on. Longfellow get knocked out again? Where did he go? Yeah, Longfellow got knocked out, and I think that, okay. Bullet time mod. Oh, shit. That laser hurt. Knocked on his butt. There we go. I almost died just then. Got her. Who else is shooting? Oh my god, shot. Come on, boy. Oh crap, my holograms can do anything I can, because I just watched one of them use his psychic burst. Come on, you punk ass. Nope, in the water. It's gonna float there? I was trying to actually knock her out. I think that's all the enemies that were in the area. Yep, that was all of them. Anything else crazy I got right now? Can't think of anything really big to show right now. Like I said, I got a ton of them. But that is actually end of the stream. To end the stream, I'm just going to go ahead and actually, I want to make sure that I don't save. There we go. This won't. Yeah, we don't want to fast save. I'm going to show kind of some of the other mods I got in here real quick, but it is past midnight, so this is our normal end stream time. But let me show you just a couple of the other ones I got in here. Yeah, so since it is the end stream time, real quick, a few announcements. Again, tomorrow, the drunk stream. We'll be starting at 8:30 Central Time, again, going till midnight. We're going to be playing with a lot of cool mods. We'll be playing some, again, the plan is Fallout New Vegas with some crazy mods, and then Fallout 4 with the scary quests and modded quests. So that's going to be pretty fun. I'm going to be drinking the whole time. If you have any mod requests while I'm playing for Fallout New Vegas, or again, I'll show you how to install some mods there if you're going to be there, a clueless gamer. I'll show you how to install some mods there. We're going to be installing some live as well. Any requests we have, I will install them for Fallout New Vegas if I can. We'll play around with them. We'll have a good time. And like I said, past that, any other announcements are going to be in the Discord. I'm going to start working on the player journal at some point. We may wait till our Skyrim playthrough, or I may go ahead and start typing that out. It'll take a few journals to kind of catch up to where we are now, but I'll type out my characters' journals kind of as we're going, I think, is what I end up doing. But past that, let's see. We got a ton of weapon mods here. So Cross actually has a lot of different mods I kind of use from them. Factor, that's the energy weapon we were using. The Aquila laser rifle, we haven't used it on stream in a while, but it's another pretty fun one. We might grab it again. Visual and graphics. Let's see. Yeah, that's the that is the Pip-Boy background that we won't speak of that I use. That's really awesome. Yeah, we like that one. Vehicles, we got that's Vertibird home I got. This is one of the armor personnel character homes I got. I mean, for power armor, when we got all these different power armors. Got the glowing quantum storyteller armor. Here's one, Warson's immersive power armor garage. I haven't got the paint jobs to work yet. This is one of the hardest mods to install, and I've only ever got the paint jobs to work once, so this one's kind of a pain in the butt. All the rest of it works though, which includes installing up to 2 mods per power armor piece. They completely kind of redo how you mod power armor, so it's really cool. Let's see. Better power armor, like I said, this is the one that makes power armor work the way power armor should. Like I said, if you got a full set of power armor on, you're not going to really take any damage from ballistics or energy weapons. Stuff like EMP, you still will. I think some radiation you're still going to take. Once that power armor piece is broken, then that piece is going to take damage. So if I'm not wearing a power armor helmet, one 38 mil to hit, and I'm still dead. Same with your opponents. Like fighting the Brotherhood is going to be fun later on because they're all going to be wearing power armor. I got to break that power armor or really decide how I'm going to use my weapons to take them on. So power armor is actually deadly now. Let's see, settlement. Of course, we've got some settlements. That is hands down the best settlement mod I've ever played with. I mean, this is extremely cool. Settlement garage sale. This is one where I have my own player run store. So I can actually sell items at my store instead of having to go around to all the different locations and sell them to vendors. I just put the items I want to sell into a chest, and I have somebody running my store for me who will sell those items, and he sells so many random items every hour. So let's say I got a ton of weapons and like a couple hundred water in there, it's random what's going to get sold. So it could be he sold a bunch of water, it could be he sold a bunch of mini nukes. I mean, it depends on what it is. Overhauls, Agony. This is my healing mod I've got installed. So you can't just stim pack yourself to heal anymore. So we're playing in survival first off. So stuff like cripple limbs, you know, you would normally have to sleep to uncripple them. With the Agony mod installed, it is way harder to heal. So I mean, stim packs are going to heal your basic health, but if you get a crippled limb, first off, there's a bunch of different debuffs you can get. Stuff like weakness, lethargy, you can get infections. They all have different drugs to cure them, and each one has a different debuff. And you can't stim pack them away. The doctor can't heal them. You have to use that drug to take that away, or it may eventually go away on its own. You're usually better off using the drug. If you have a crippled limb, you're going to have to use a surgery kit to fix that limb. But using surgery kit, obviously going to cause a lot of pain, so you need painkillers, which could be addictive, so you can get addicted to those. Of course, surgery, you're going to have blood loss, so you got to use blood kits to offset your blood loss. But if you're using random blood you find, that could have a bad effect. It might not even be the same kind of blood, so you could potentially have a heart attack. So you want to use like a safe blood kit and store your own blood, which will give you a little bit of blood loss a little bit. But of course, you're going to also want to need bandages, so it really adds onto the healing system. You can't just stim pack and go. Immersive scrapping, it kind of adds, it makes more, scrapping recipes make more sense. That's what that one does. Just a few other random ones. Some of the bigger ones, some gameplay effects ones. I just got Auto Eat and Drink and Survival. You may have noticed that my character has been kind of eating and drinking on his own. I put that one in just because, I mean, it is a huge help not having to go into my inventory and eat and drink, especially on stream whenever my character is hungry or thirsty. So mods on PC don't bog down as bad as PS4. I mean, when you say bog down, I mean slow, like slow the game. I mean, it really depends. I mean, we don't have nearly the limit that PS4 and Xbox do. Like for right now, I think for Nexus, I don't have a size limit. I just have a mod. I think 250 mods is the most mods I can have with these file types, and we'll get into file types later on. But I mean, there's some ways you can mod it to where you can have thousands of mods, depending on the file type. Nexus, I think 250 is the most you can have. Don't smoke, by the way. I think maybe we got 100. But I mean, yeah, certain mods are going to slow you down, especially if you have a lower-end PC. There are some mods that, I mean, you're basically not going to be able to run unless you got like a super high-end PC. Like some of the overhauls that add in a bunch more stuff. Like if you're adding in, yeah, it's going to slow some stuff down, depending on what it is. There are also mods that will help speed up the game, too. I got a couple of those in here. So, I mean, it really just depends on the mod. Let's see, what else do we got? Fallout 4 hotkeys, that kind of helps with a lot of mods that take different hotkeys. It kind of helps keep those in order. Mutant power. No, I'm sorry, that's more power. Mutant powers, here we go. That's for the bug fix, actually. But, yeah, that's the one that gives us the mutant powers we've been playing around with. And we've only barely begun to play with those. Like, we've been using telekinesis and stuff. But, I mean, there's ice powers, there's electric powers. I think there's, like, an animal control power. I mean, there's some really cool stuff in there. We haven't found anything else because I don't think they spawn in Far Harbor. But, we'll play around trying to get some more over in the base game, too. Normally, PS4 mods break the game. I've heard some stories about it breaking the game on PS4. Like I had, there's another guy. I think it was, I'm sorry, I'm tired. My brain is breaking. Jade Illusions. He had actually just had a playthrough here recently. I think he's on PS4, I believe. and he uninstalled a mod, and it broke his game during his playthrough, and he had to start over. But how can I put this? You can still break the game, but I'd say it's probably easier to fix on PC by a long shot. The reason a lot of mods break the game, depending on the mod, because first off, you have a size limit for your mods, I know that much. But there are some mods that overwrite certain files in the game. Alright, let's take the most basic example. Let's say the 10mm. There are a bunch of different retextures for it to make the 10mm look different. Let's say you overwrite, let's say you install a mod on PC and Xbox, for example, and it's that 10mm, you know, a new texture. Hey, let's say you install a texture to make the 10mm look like a teddy bear, you know, something random, or a Coke bottle, or a Nuka-Cola bottle. It's actually going to overwrite those files. So it's going to overwrite that original texture and replace it with a new one. If you try to then take that mod out, you're going to have to replace that texture with something. So if you don't replace that texture, then that file that was originally there is just gone. Now, I'm not sure how all that works on the PS4. I'm pretty sure that if you overwrite the files on it, and again, I don't know how it works on PS4, I know it works on PC a bit more, but I would think if you overwrite them and then take the mod out, there's going to be nothing to replace that. So you put the mod back in, or you're just going to have to do like a fresh install. Same thing for PC. There's a lot of mods that kind of overwrite certain stuff, like not just textures, like some of the way that the game behaves. And if you were to uninstall some of those without reinstalling the game and replacing those textures, that could break some things. There are different mods that will overwrite and affect the same parts of the game that kind of overwrite each other, and if you don't install them in the right order or have them in the right order in your mod loadout, that could break it. I mean, there's a lot of things that go into modding that, I mean, I only know what I know just from trial and error for a lot of these mods. Like a lot of these mods I've been using for years. Some are new ones, some are ones I've used for a long time. I do a bit of research before I actually go in and install a mod. Some updates to the games also screw up some things. Like there's plenty of mods on the Nexus right now. A lot of them were completed, like, you know, in 2016, and then Bethesda updated Fallout 4, and they completely broke the mod. So the mod's basically unusable now. So you kind of have to check the posts in Nexus as well to see if the mod's still working. I mean, it really just depends on the mod. So, like I said, basically when I'm looking through mods, let's go to the Nexus right now. I can kind of give a quickie overview on that. Where are we? Let me pull up Nexus right now. So let's go Fallout 4 here. I think I got a mod list here I was looking at the other day. Let's see. There we go, War of the Commonwealth. There you go. So here's one I was looking at the other day. Like I look up a lot of mod videos to kind of see something I want to look at. But here's one called War of the Commonwealth. So what it would do, I think it adds in a bunch more spawn points for stuff. But when I checked the latest post, I think there's a reason I didn't install this one. Let's see. There we go. Like this one here. This post is from... That was like a week ago, not even a week ago. And this guy says, not to take away from the mod, but it was great when it was working a year and a half ago. If you're looking for a working mod, yeah. So that basically it assumes that it's not working anymore, just because Bethesda updated. I mean, they're not trying to break mods, but certain updates to the game. When you mod a game, you're modding certain files in the game, and if Bethesda updates those files, it will potentially conflict with the mods and/or break the mods too. So it really kind of depends on the mod you got, or the mod you want to download. And I mean, Fallout 4 is pretty much done being updated. Occasionally come out with some weird update or something. For the most part, they're just updating the Bethesda.net store. That usually doesn't screw with too much. But you kind of want to just kind of read up on the mods before you do anything with them. And like I said, PC, it's way easier to fix problems. Way more mods available. And like I said, if you run into any problems, there's usually ways to fix them. I mean, I've run into plenty of mods. I mean, just look at all these plugins on the left. All these that are grayed out the top, these are the basic. Actually, that's actually from Bethesda.net. but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 basic Fallout 4 files. Everything else on this list is a mod. So it's taken me a long time to kind of figure out what mods, like there's a few here not checked, that's because I'm not using those at the moment. I need to actually clean those up. But everything check mark right now, which is like 99% of these, are all mods that I have installed in the game. It's taken a while to get them to work well and figure out the right order to put them in so that my game doesn't break and everything works well. And we're up to, so 151 minus 7, so that's what, 144? So I got 144 mods currently installed right now, and about 140 of them are actually actively being used. So, I mean, that's a lot of mods in there. So, yeah, it takes a while to get used to it. And you start off small. You don't try to go through and install like 100 mods at once. I mean, anyone who's been modding Fallout 4 for a while, I'll tell you, start off with one mod, you know, some of the more basic ones. As you get more used to modding things, you can add in more. You kind of know what to look out for. You know kind of what order you want to put things in. I mean, for most stuff, like with standalone weapons, and you kind of get used to these. And we'll go over more of this tomorrow too. But like, let's say you want to add in a new item, like you want to add in a new power armor, or you want to, matter of fact, let's stick to just basic weapons. Let's say you want to add in a weapon mod. Okay, there are essentially two kinds of mods in this category. There are replacers and there are standalones. Personally, I usually only go for standalones. And a standalone means is essentially adding in a new weapon to the game. A replacer does just that. It replaces it. So there is actually a mod, there's a few mods I've mentioned before to replace the 10mm in the game. That would count as a replacer mod. So you typically can't have two replacer mods altering the same file. So let's say you got two different 10mm replacer mods. One of those is going to overwrite the other. So I mean, that first mod's got to overwrite the basic 10mm file in the game. You add another replacer on top of that, then you're just overwriting that first mod. Not only is it going to replace those files, it may conflict with it and cause your game to CTD or crash a desktop, or maybe not work, or just make that first, at the very least, it's going to make that first mod not work as you replace those files. Standalone's a little bit better. Like, for example, here I got the Aquila ESP. That's a laser rifle in the game. It is not replacing any weapon already in the game. It is a standalone mod, so it adds that weapon in. There are some that kind of alter things, like the syringer ammunition here. It lets me craft different and new syringer ammunitions. The syringer rifles and pistols, this adds in different syringer weapons. Like, I have a syringer pistol I can use, but none of these actually replace the original syringer. It may add on to it, like some of the mods I can put on it. I don't remember if this one does or not, but for the most part, it's adding things to it. It's not actually taking anything away. What are some other things do? Like the martial arts mod I have installed right now, that is a replacer, I believe. So it actually has replaced the animations from regular melee to these. So if I try to add in another melee animation mod, it's going to overwrite those files from the new mod I had in and potentially cause one or both of them not to work. Maybe only the new one works, or maybe the game itself won't work because it can't load up the correct, you know, something's got screwed up in those files. So, I mean, when you're modding, you basically got to remember you're modifying the game files, and sometimes, I mean, it always comes with risk, but sometimes it will screw something up. Most of the files you're going to find on Nexus of mods that still work aren't going to do anything too crazy, and if there are, most of the modders are usually pretty good about making updates, and you can usually find any bugs in the, and let me pull up the, did I already close that out? I mean, most of the mods have like a bugs page. They kind of go over any bugs you may have and how to fix them. And I mean, they got forums for some of these, and I usually just kind of go off the posts as well, because that kind of tells me what's going on too. So, like I said, that is all for tonight. Like I said, I'll be going over and installing some tomorrow. Like I said, I'll pimp out all my stuff one more time. Please like and subscribe if you like what you saw tonight. Like I said, I will be starting the character journal. So I will actually have like a little role-playing journal in the Discord. And you can find the link to the Discord down below. Please join it. We have sections for all of my viewers. We have anywhere you want to post mod suggestions. If you would like me to look up specific mods for you, I can kind of find stuff like that too, so I kind of do requests. I have a journal coming up here soon. I am planning on doing a Skyrim playthrough as well. Let's see, whenever I'm streaming or have any announcements, I will post those in the announcements page. What else we got? Tomorrow, again, the big thing we got coming up is a drunk stream tomorrow. We're going to be starting that at 8:30. Like I said, I've said it a bunch of times, I know, but I got to say at the end too. I never know who's watching when, so I announce at the beginning and at the end too. We got the drunk stream tomorrow, 8:30 to midnight Central Standard Time. Again, we're going to start with the Fallout New Vegas, and we're going to, after we've played around with it a little bit, installed some mods, and I can kind of show how to install mods on that. We're going to pop back over to Fallout 4 and do some of the scary quests in there. So it's not going to be the role playing like we normally do. It's going to be us straight up going in, playing some scary freaky mods, playing some of the scary freaky quests, and having some fun, having some drinks with you guys, and I'm really looking forward to it. So, like I said, thank you all for coming by. Thank you for keeping me company while I play the games. I love and appreciate the support. Thank you for coming by, and we will see you guys later.